Ladies and gentlemen, what it do? What it be? It's your boy, Ben, Ben 12, aka Loose Illusions here, back at it again with another Madden 20 live stream. Well, technically, Madden 21, I guess you can say, because, that's what we're going to be discussing here today, pretty much. Wait, hold on, let me switch my screen here real quick. There we go. Alright, yeah, we're not going to play any Madden 20 in this live stream. Yeah, UQuad's my dad, facts, yo. Hey, but welcome over to the stream, guys. Yeah, we're going to be going over, so pretty much, let me pause that there we go, let me pause that real quick. So basically, what we're going to do in this live stream, the official Ultimate Team live stream begins at, what's it called? It begins at 6:30 p.m., which is in 16 minutes. So for the 16 minutes leading up to the live stream, we're going to be going over all the players that we know of right now and their overalls and talk about them. Are we exposing Allison Murdick? No, we're done with that, yo. Well, at least for now. Maybe tonight, but for right now, we'll be talking about Madden 21 because today's probably the biggest day for Madden 21 besides the release date, I'd assume. Well, for people that play Ultimate Team, should I say. So, so first we'll go over all the players that we know of. Oh, yeah. So first off, well, actually, no. These will be shown in these videos. So first, we'll go over... Dude, why can't I pause? This is so trash. All right, actually, let me click on them, see if that makes it better. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so the top three players from each division. We have 82 overall, Eddie Jackson. I think that's a good overall rating for him. We have Khalil Mack, 87 overall. I think that's actually a little bit too high. He has 79 speed. Probably going to be the best left outside linebacker in the game to start off. How long will this stream be? Probably about half hour, people said. So yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, dude, I keep pausing and unpausing. There we go. We have Allen Robinson at 83 overall. A lot of Bears fans are kind of mad about that. He has 82 speed, 86 jump. Honestly, looks like a decent card. If he gets a higher overall, then should be a very decent card. Yeah. We have for the Lions, 81 Jamie Collins. Looks like a pretty bad card, honestly. No power move, no finesse, no block shed. 76 speed, kind of poor, no strength, no tackling, really. Bro, what is this card even good at? Really nothing. Acceleration, I guess, and play rec, I guess, are two stats that he's decent at. But I guess that's all about it for him. We have Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay, another really good card. The only thing that he really sucks at is route running, but who really cares about route running? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he doesn't have good deep route running, but it's like, where do you really notice that? Oh, how long will my stream be? Probably about a couple hours, I would say, until the other live stream's done, and then we'll have like a discussion about it. Voice crack, but yeah. Who else do we have? We have Matt Prater, 83 kick power, 76 accuracy. Like I said, accuracy doesn't matter that much as long as you're decent at the game. So, 83 kick power, good for an 82 overall. That's what I'll say. Devontae Adams, we're finally on to the Packers here. Best team NA. 86 overall. I'm kind of surprised they made him that high. I thought at max he'd get like an 85, but you know, 86 out here. He has 83 speed. Not bad, not bad. 86 jump, 84 catch in traffic, 81 spec catch, 86 short route running, 85 medium route running, and 80 deep route running. So probably like the most overall good card in the game. I think he has the same speed as Michael Thomas, who's an 88. So yeah, he's probably gonna be one of the better receivers, at least on launch, I will say. 700 viewers, let's go, bro. I don't know about that one, but we have 87 David Bakhtiari, the GOAT. He's always a high overall in Madden. You know, always gets a 87, 88, whatever. Oh, Rip Holland. Well, good luck, sir. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, David Bakhtiari always gets a good card. Sucks that his best abilities like awareness. Dude, oh my god, his run block is terrible. 79, 77, 79. Whew, it's pretty bad for an 87 overall. Probably the worst 87 overall in the game, I'd say. Zadarius Smith at left outside. He has 83 or 73 speed. It's an okay card. Dalvin Cook. He's got 84 speed. Terrible catching, 58, dude. What? I mean, obviously you're not supposed to have like God catching as a halfback, but 58 is kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? Ray, what's up, dude? Who else is there? Or what else is there? I can't really see that, bro. I'm kind of blind. I think that's trucking is 65, so don't truck anyone with him. What's his elusiveness? Dude, I can't even tell. Whatever. We have 85 Eric Kendricks. That's kind of that's okay. That's okay, dude. What else? 77 speed, and for a middle linebacker, bro. Is there any fast middle linebackers, or am I dumb? Dude, love voice cracking every 1 second. Harrison Smith, 81 speed. Dude, why are all these defensive players are so slow? So how's the NFC North? Ben, don't ban me on this account. True, dude. True. Dude, why? Pause. Okay, there we go. I missed the first two players, I think. But we have AJ Green. Dude, AJ Green's only an 82 overall, bro. Dude, that kind of sucks, bro. But, I mean, dude, he's a good card. 88 jump. And he's like 6'3", right? With 83 speed. So that's higher than an 82. Bro, if they gave AJ Green like an 85 overall card, he could have like 87 speed, like freaking 90-something jump. Like, bro, that'd be a OP card, dude. Freaking probably like 93 jump on like a Jesus, yeah. They couldn't give AJ Green a super high card if they're giving him that good of stats. Joe Mixon, 83. It's about fair. It's about fair, I guess. Looks like a pretty good budget beast card. I mean, not budget beast for like start a game, because, you know, all these elites are going to be crazy expensive, especially, you know, 83 plus. The only ones that might be like only like 50k are going to be like 80s. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Like I said, you can't really tell anything about it before the game's even launched. Like, you know, you got to wait for pack odds and stuff like that. But yeah, this Nick Chubb doesn't look terrible. Probably not going to be a good endgame card or anything. But yeah, Deion Jones. Well, we'll see when we get there. 85 Myles Garrett. Dude, 77 speed for a right end start game. Definitely a great card, man. 87 strength, too. Probably going to be the best right end launch. Is it? Is he? Oh, I forgot about Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald, probably left end. Myles Garrett, right end. Well, where does Aaron Donald even play? What's his position in this game? I know he can play whatever, like on the line, but what's his like actual position? I don't remember. OBJ, 84 overall, 86 speed. It's really good. Catching stats kind of low. Doesn't matter super much, though. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for, dude. This is what you get if you pre-order Madden 21 MVP Edition. Lamar Jackson, 88 speed. That's probably faster than every single defensive player you'll play day one, dude. I can almost guarantee you. Lamar's going to be outrunning every single player on that field. I don't know, Luza. I haven't been looking in 2K that much, so I can't tell you. Good accuracy, freaking crazy speed, and he can get the ability where he can't fumble. So it's like, what? Lamar Jackson, probably definitely best quarterback in the game. Like, who else could beat him? Who else could beat him, dude? We have Sam Koch, the punter. I like how the freaking 2 of the 3 highest players on the Ravens are special teams, punter and kicker. Because the next one's going to be Justin Tucker, if I remember. Sam Koch, though, 81 kick power, 86 accuracy. Terrible for an 86. Definitely not worth getting. If you get him, put him up on the block. Justin Tucker, 83 kick power. Another one, no. Probably sell it. If he has, like, yeah, not that good. Chris Boswell, kicker, 82 speed. Or 82 speed, bro. What? 82 kick power. Yeah, access release date's been revealed. What is it, bro? If you're saying the 21st, well, that's their plan date, but everyone says that could be wrong, or it most likely is wrong. Because they always say that every year, they say it's like 7 days before They say it's 7 days before the standard edition comes out for Madden, but they say they usually make it like 9 days before or 8 days before and release it at like random times, you know, because last year they brought it out 9 days before the standard edition, which would be tomorrow for us, and that's when they brought it out last year. But yeah, some years they stick to the 7 days before, some days they go 9 days before, some days they go 8 days before, or some years. So, you know, really could be anything. Hoping to see if that's tonight. I mean, unless they reveal that's 9 days early or something like that. So yeah, let's keep going with this. Chris Boswell, David DeCastro, 84 speed. I'm gonna just actually like spam through this. Oh, we missed Hayward, but whatever. Whatever. All right, let's go to... Where should we even go to? What's the ones that I want to show? Because we're not going to be able to get through all these in like 7 minutes. NFC South. Oh, crap. I didn't even see these. Oh, my God. I'm stupid. I got to look through these real quick. All right, so we have... Oh, yeah, I saw this, DeForest Buckner. If you go on Origin, it lets you download it but not play it yet. Bro, I got to do that, man. Hold up. Because maybe it's playable after this. Dude, no way. That's 10 days before, though. Nah, I mean, they could. 11 a.m. on the 20th? Really? 11 a.m. though, dude. That's a weird time, man. FC East, please. Hold up, yow. Quentin Nelson, Josh Lambo, Brennan Linder, Joe Schobert, Brandon Cooks. 86 speed. I just realized that on him for an 81 overall. Sean Watson looks like an overall decent card. Excuse me. J.J. Watt, 87 overall. 69 speed, though. He's kind of slow, but, I mean, it makes sense. Kevin Byard. Derrick Henry. 85 speed for mainly trucking back. Kind of surprising. Brett Kern. Don't really care about that. NFC South, though. Yeah, we're going to start off with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's going to get an 84 overall, bro. That's a very, I don't know, I guess generous. Yeah. MVP, you get the game on the 24th. No, yeah, you get it on the 25th. Tom Brady, Levante David, yeah, they'd be higher overall. Mike Evans. Mike Evans looks like a pretty decent card. They upped his speed from last year. Yeah, Deion Jones, dude. He's got 84 speed for a middle linebacker. Probably best middle linebacker day one, I'd imagine. I mean, unless you want to spend freaking probably like $1 million on Bobby Wagner, dudes. Freaking spend it for an 88 overall day one. That's quite a bit, man. You get it on the 21st? No, you're going to get it earlier. Or, well, with EA Access Drift, if that's what you're talking about. Grady Jarrett. Julio Jones gets an 86. 85 speed. It's not... That's pretty good. Probably best one. Christian McCaffrey, obviously 88. Michael Pilardi, dude. I don't even know who this is, yo. Gets an 80. Kwan Short. Teron Armstead. Probably best left tackle, or who else was there was an 88 left tackle, right? I don't remember. Cameron Jordan, okay left end, I guess. And then yeah, of course, Michael Thomas. Only 83 speed though for an 88, dude. That hurts. That hurts, bro. And doesn't have that good of jumping either. So, you know, Michael Thomas really isn't your Madden receiver, should I say. Especially for a pass-heavy Madden that it's everyone's hyping up, should I say. You know, all right, we only have 3 minutes till the reveal, so I'm going to go on Twitch right now, and are they live yet? Wait, where are they live on? EA Sports, is it called? Or what? EA... Guys, where do I go see this live stream? Wait, actually, hold up. You can see it on their page. I am dumb. All right, let me scroll down. Ultimate Team tomorrow. Wait, what? Huh? Excuse me? Okay, this is stupid. Jordan Love 2025 MVP. Dude, this guy's the best name I saw, dude. EA went live? Oh, they just went live? All right, good stuff. They better have. Did they? Oh, they did. All right, good stuff. All right, we're watching it, guys. Watch party. Let's go. Oh, wait, let me put some volume. Wait, I do have volume. Oh, they're just not talking. All right, good stuff. Let me make this full screen. All right. Yep, they're just going over the 88 overalls real quick. EA Madden NFL. Yeah, I already follow them, so I was confused where they were going live on. Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. Their power-up things at the bottom right. I just noticed that. Receiving back. Oh, it has, like, what they are on, like, the right below their thing, I guess. Yeah, route runner, wide receiver. So now I guess they have different archetypes, I guess you can call them. Like how Michael Thomas is a route running wide receiver, and then if you see, like, another receiver, like, well, Devontae's a route running wide receiver too, right? Improviser, quarterback. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. I never liked Patrick Mahomes. I got his 99 last year. I didn't really like that. I don't know, cause they always mess up the ratings, right? So I don't really do any of that. Man-to-man corner, dude. Man-to-man, is that where it's gonna be at this year for defense too? I'm hyped to see what Swift's base elite is. Hey, you'll probably see that tonight. Yeah, this is probably gonna be like, people said that's usually like an hour long. Dude, why does Vibe hate you so much, Nick? Yeah, and all these guys are obviously going to have power-ups that are, oh, here we go. Look at this. Dude, this is what the coins are going to look like. They're just going to be a C. It's kind of stupid, but this is the Mutt points. It's going to look like the dollar sign. It's whatever. This is your level at the bottom right. I'm guessing. You have daily objectives, too. Positive play. Oh, dude, are they gonna be monitoring your voice chat when you're in with somebody? Dude, so many kids are gonna get banned now, dude. All those kids who just like spam bad words, dude, and freaking voice chat when they're losing. Oh my. Madden 21's out. No, it's not out yet. Tomorrow it should be out, people are saying, because it usually comes out 9 days before, or sometimes comes out 9 days before. But who knows? Fall Guys. I think I'm good. I think I'd rather watch a freaking Madden 21 UT reveal. Ben, you allowed him to ban me, so I think you know. Facts, yo. Said you dropped an N-bomb for the culture. I was like, what? No way, dude.
What's up, Jake? You know, just getting ready for the stream.
Dude, I love to see his face, bro. I haven't seen him since April. That's crazy.
Agent K, how about you? I'm good. Hey, I see the chat over here. Guys, if you know what reference to the movie that is, let us know in the chat.
Wait, reference to what movie?
Let us also know in the chat. Last time that we did this stream, from an audio perspective, people said it was a little bit low, so Jake and I were working through some stuff. I'm going to monitor my volume here and there.
Seems fine.
Sure things are okay.
I want it, but I'm broke.
There you go. They got
Dude,
it.
that
Good
sucks,
stuff.
man.
Great, Jake,
yeah.
great to have you here.
That was me a
If
few
you'll know,
years
we're gonna
ago,
be doing
dude.
a Mutt live stream. Last year when we did this, it actually was a very long stream. We
A little long.
Yeah.
A very long stream, guys.
I think that stream, believe it or not, I was running, I think, 102-degree fever, which was kind of crazy.
Dude, a
but
long
you were
stream,
champ.
boys. Let's go.
You kind of rode it all the way through, and I appreciate your help on that. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about kind of the essentials, like new features coming to Madden.
This guy's a Bucks fan, probably bandwagon.
Talk a little bit about some of the programs, some of the stuff that's already been there, and give a little bit more information just to let people know in the community as well, is that there are going to be probably some videos out there, community will be talking about stuff. We'll be monitoring questions. We got Nat Gibbs behind the scenes kind of getting some questions, and we'll find ways to answer those kind of coming up to launch and also before worldwide launch on August 28th. So all that kind of out of the way.
All right.
I also want to mention, guys, we are doing this from home still. We're not in the studio.
Well, obviously.
You may hear dogs. You may see children running around.
Children?
Other kind of things. We will try to restrict as many potty breaks that we do during the stream.
Potty breaks? Dude, what?
But I do want to say thank you guys for showing up, kind of being here. It's been a little while since we've done a stream.
Yeah, since freaking
hey,
April,
that being
dude. Jesus
said,
Christ.
What have you been doing in the off season, my friend?
Turn up audio. It's almost max.
Just even before we get into that, definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Let me know.
I know it has been.
It's $5, Nick.
Super excited to get on and talk tonight. You know, shout out to Agent K and everybody behind the scenes and getting this set up. So thank you very much for having me.
If you say it's gonna be a long live stream, just start
again.
it, dude. Don't freaking.
So question: What's been going on? I mean, a lot, right? Like, you know, nothing's very normal anymore, and so I'm sure we're going to get into that and talk about some of, you know, the specifics and how, COVID has sort of impacted a little bit of what we've been building this year, and as well as just some of the amazing efforts that continue to happen from the team. Just a lot of will and desire, and kind of just thinking about it, a couple days ago. It's just like
Facts, Cole. That's what I'm saying.
at this point in time, you can't fake if you love this job or not. We've been put into a
Really?
situation where you've got to be all in. And
Bro, just
there's
start
a
the
lot
show,
of,
man.
challenges that you got to overcome. And first and foremost, EA's been fantastic with making sure that we have the support
good,
that we need
for right now.
but really, the team and the camaraderie, all those things really get challenged at a time like this. And
dude, I don't want to stay here for like 3 hours.
The most challenging cycle in my 9 years that I've been a part of, but in a lot of ways the most rewarding.
Voice crack, gang.
Super pumped to get into it.
Yes, let's go.
That's
Come
a lot
on,
of
let's get into
pre-ramble.
it.
So what have I been doing?
Oh my God, I didn't ask.
A decent amount. So it's still obviously very much involved with Madden Ultimate Team, trying to make sure that we're putting together a great story, helping the team, and making sure that we're kind of cultivating the right things that we want to go after, and prioritization, all that good stuff.
Prioritization.
But as we've announced, and talked about and started to share a little bit more recently, we have the Yard coming on.
Oh,
board.
the Yard.
And,
Yeah, let's get
shout
into
out to
that,
JP,
dude.
Clint, so many more beyond those two folks who
I
obviously
see
played an
Nick.
instrumental role in it. But another really big time mode.
Facts, Eric.
That's gonna get treated like
So
a live
long.
service. That's the thing that's gonna continue to get updates to
The
it,
intros are so
both in
annoying.
terms of what you're playing on the field, as well as that vanity story that's coming. So been plugged in a little bit
item
there.
shop, dude. Madden
taking on
item
a
shop.
little bit more of a creative hat over the greater live content project. But man, again, super pumped.
Guys, is
Thanks for
volume
asking.
good? Let me know.
Yeah, no,
All these answers won't be this long, I promise.
Yeah,
no, it's
Jesus.
great. I mean, hey, we're gonna get the pre-stream jitters out of our system.
Pre-stream
We got a lot to
jitters?
cover,
What?
And I think at the end of the day, it's I wish I could have like a rolling credit score of all the people that have been working on this. I recently came back and
Bro,
huge shout out
why
to
the
Kevin
intro?
and a lot of other people that managed.
I'd just be like,
Chris
oh,
Conlon out
here's the
there who
cards.
helped me get a PC build. And this is the interesting thing in this climate that
Jesus,
players may not
dude.
understand, but to give you guys a little bit of context is typically in the studio we have an Xbox kit, and I can go over and I can get into a certain kind of environment and I can capture all these images, and now I have to do them on a PC with all this debug text, and we have to
Really?
find ways to remove that so we can get you guys clean.
Yeah, if you're new, hit
images
that sub
for
button,
social.
guys.
So,
We're
like,
trying to
huge
hit
shout out
1K so I
Paige,
can get
where she's been
monetized for
tweeting
the
out all
culture.
the stuff, the top
Road to
7 Mutt players
monetization, yo.
yesterday, all of the players, like the top 3 for a team, she was doing that. But like literally over the last 3 to 4 days, I've just been all I've been doing is in that environment, capturing images, getting that stuff out there, making sure that we were getting the ratings correct, 'cause as things were.
Yeah,
were
the
still
rating is
adjusting in
correct,
that
dude. The
environment.
ratings still suck,
So
but
there's
whatever.
just a lot of dynamics that are very different, but it's been pretty awesome. It's as stressful and as this is. With everyone working remote, it has been great to kind of see how the teams come together. So all those people, I know the live service team is watching, and I really
Yeah, I
wanna
know,
say
Eric.
Thank you guys for all
They've
the
been
hard
live
work
for
you guys have
7
been doing,
minutes,
as
dude.
well as the gameplay teams,
Oh
the
my
franchise
God.
teams, all the teams that are working remote. I know it's tough, but we're going to continue pressing forward. And the number one thing that we want to do from our community side is make sure that we're giving you guys the information as quickly as we can get it and kind of keep you guys up to date. So that being said, people are probably tired of hearing us talk.
Really?
But
Wow.
guess what? They're
No
going to hear
way.
another hour and a half or maybe an hour of us talking.
An hour and
there
a
will be good
half?
hour notes coming.
Oh
Stay
my
tuned for that
God.
later on. We'll talk about later on the stream. But we are going to go ahead and start walking through some things. So Jake.
Oh, let's go. Thank you.
We're talking
oh my
about
God.
kind of creative. You've been heavily involved on the creative side, doing some things, and I know something that you're very, very passionate about is
Stop
this thing
hating.
they
I mean, it's
call
kind of a
card
joke,
art,
but
or
just for the
player
meme.
item art that we talk about, and it's something that I know you've been working on for a very, very long time, and I wanted to take an opportunity because you've seen some comments out there from the community, wanted to kind of paint a picture of what's been being done, because we showed stuff for Madden 20 earlier on in Rookie Premiere, right? But that's just that's really, really early on.
Really?
We've put together kind of just a new item
Maybe
layout,
you're
which
right.
I'm
I'll
going to
think
go ahead
about
and
it.
start pulling up right here. And just for those people that are watching this on the stream, Jake and I are going to be
New item
referencing
layout.
probably multiple monitors because we have a full run of show. And when I say run a show, it's like all the information I'm showing you here, Jake has that so we can kind of follow and talk through that. As we're not completely sharing our screens while we're doing this stream.
Really?
So What I have right here, Jake, that I kind of want to talk about is the first image that we're going to see is the ultimate team. It's called like the player item guide.
Oh yeah, I was
Walk
noticed the
us through that
archetype.
real quick here. I'm going to leave this up here while you talk to that.
Yeah, I mean, let's even maybe start a half step back from that, and
Yeah, for sure.
like, you know, this was you know, like, why did we choose to go after this year? Um, you know, it's been a good, like, probably 4 years
Dre.
since we've really touched what the front of the frame looks like, and one of the things
Looks
that
bad.
we really wanted to dig into, and you know, a lot of, you know, big credit goes to the art team, our UX folks, was just taking what we had and kind of deconstructing it, and kind of, you know, like, noticing all of its flaws that's, you know, has been there.
Definitely not a fan.
You know, with every year, it seemed like we were adding yet another thing to the front of the frame. Last year's example being like the archetype icon, and you know, I kind of joked that, hey, I worked on this game, and you know, saw those pretty much every day, and if you were to give me a pop quiz on it, I would fail it miserably.
Pop quiz.
So more and more things just kind of started to get on there, and so it was our opportunity to go in there and kind of break it down.
Yeah,
and
I know,
see,
Eric.
you know,
Looks
where
so
was some
bad.
of the misconceptions. We did, you know, UX testing. We also, you know, did our own sort of like self-analysis on it, and you know, we kind of came away thinking, like, again, one, there's way too much that's like on top of the frame itself,
For sure.
For sure.
as well as, you know, in some cases too much iconography, and in other cases not enough.
$100, right?
The
That's a
main one
lot.
that I pointed to, and the one that I wish that you know, it was a little bit better last year, was the amount of passive or superstar abilities that a player had. Like last year, with the way that the layout was, you could just put the number of abilities that you had on there versus like the specific abilities that were equipped on there. And so that kind of, again, drove of, you know, what the initial conception was for, you know, you'll probably hear me refer to as like the 50-50 version of it, where it's, you know, half of it's art and half of it's informational. And so what ended up happening is that was the thing that we knew that we were going to go ahead and build first, knowing that we still wanted to have another view of it. Of like
Another
we
view?
know,
Let's see it.
like, obviously the art team puts out amazing content. We want to be able to pay that off. We knew that players were also going to want to continue seeing that get paid off. I mean, we just invested in a feature last year where we let you choose what art actually shows on the front of the frame.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a W.
But you know, then life started to happen, right? Like, so we go and we build the 50-50 and we get that in, and then COVID hits. And
hits.
now we're all, you know, in scramble mode. We're working from home. Not to get into like what does a gaming development cycle look like, but at some point you are feature complete and you hit alpha, and like that is what you have, right? And so at that point, 50-50 is what we had. And you know, I kind of talked about some of these extraordinary efforts from the team. This is one of those, you know, and while the hashtag that was trending out there was not the reason of why, like, we had to go back to the drawing board and figure it out, like, the good news was is we already had the design, we already knew what we wanted to do. But what that hashtag and what that, you know, kind of, you know, sentiment from the community did was make sure that if there's any way, shape, or form that we can have this in for when we launch the game, we need to do it. And thankfully, you know, a month ago, give or take a week, we were able to get this in. And so when we kind of talk about it at a high level, and there's some exceptions to this rule, but
yeah, it's freaking hairline, dude.
If you are highlighted on a particular player or item, that is when you're going to be in that 50-50 view. With the thinking being that's when you're typically going to want the most information about that specific player. And
did you see coins at the top right?
Highlight is going to be,
bro, that looked weird.
80-20
yeah, look at what coins look like.
80% of it
training's weird too.
So we feel like it's the best of both
looks like
worlds,
Madden
where,
Mobile,
again,
dude.
You can get that information and kind of
Ben Roethlisberger's an 85. What?
While also still making sure that there's a way in there that we're paying off, again, all that great
Tom Brady 84,
Russell
Russell 87.
And what I did, you know, Jake, while you were talking, I was showing players kind of like that player item guide where they see the 50-50. And then I also showed them the Lamar Jackson image that we got, you know, yesterday that shows the 80-20. And I think at the end of the day, I mean, if we're all honest, UI, you know, the expression of kind of card art.
It was cold. That's what I was saying.
Out there, it's really
it's been since
really
April.
important to players. But at the end of the day, last year was extremely confusing. I know I brought that up several times where it's like you have all these iconography everywhere and it's not very clear. And I know Nando, he is very focused on UX. And I think a lot of times when we think of UX, user experience, UX, you got to make sure it functions well. People can understand that kind of stuff, and that transitions into the UI at the end of the day. You can build a beautiful UI, but if it doesn't function well and you really can't understand different components of it, it gets really messy. Now, I'm not a UI or a UX expert. I've worked with a few, but at the end of the day, you really want to be able to make sure that the person that's looking at something, they can kind of understand what's there. And let's just be honest. I'm going to go ahead and show this other image that you gave me, which was the M20 unfocused and the M21 focused. And just talk about that, because when you actually look at what we had in Madden 20 and where everything was kind of jumbled together, it was very confusing. And what you guys are taking. The approach that's been taken is
I like the
different.
unfocused one.
Change between this,
the 78%,
and also kind of like the player item guide that we had earlier. So if you want to talk a little bit about this, I'll go ahead and switch between both of these.
Yeah, no, I mean, you go in there, and one of the things that I didn't mention that the art team was,
but I don't think Madden 20 was
quick
bad.
To point out when we were like, hey, we have this opportunity to go back and try to make this,
not yet, Brock.
Look a little better. Was that kind of like dark scrim,
people are saying tomorrow
that you see kind of just around the outer portions of the frame. While sure you can see in there, and it's technically. If you have a piece of art, it is there in the frame. It is not like this, completely, unfiltered view of it. And so like that was another thing when we were able to go in here and really take a look at it. That was, the things that we may have needed that black scrim for 5 years ago no longer exist. We can go ahead and take that out. And then, yeah, like you mentioned, a lot of iconography on here, a lot of things that maybe aren't going to show up as, player facing features, but like, for the most part, when you see things like an LTD stamp or a power up stamp, or that those are things that either is being
that's
done
still pretty
on the
good,
art,
Ray,
or is kind of a messy process for the content creators themselves to make sure properly gets put on the art. Versus now, when you see the power up and then that stamp, it's actually much easier for our content creators. They're just kind of going to one specific column and saying this particular item is power up eligible, and then cool, programmatically that now gets sent down to the frame, which is again one of those things that might not show up to the end user, but
I think Madden 20 wasn't bad
standpoint, and making sure that we're trying to have the least amount of errors reach production. That's a nice kind of quality of life when that certainly went into play when conceptualizing this.
Yeah, and you can see right here, I'm going to show kind of like the community, the 80-20 or 78%. You see this right there with Lamar Jackson, and then we kind of go back to the player
Lamar
item,
Jackson looks nice.
I think
Patrick
it
Mahomes
shows a lot
trash.
of that stuff that you were talking about, where we see the position, we see the archetype, we also understand the X factor and the passive abilities and the players, the chemistry,
not that much called
the stamps and all that kind of information. So it's definitely from a UX perspective and information perspective properly displayed. We're even going to talk a little more about even like the back of the player item, right? That's even changed, but we'll get into that in a minute. So those are those images right there that I showed. The next image I have, Jake, is actually inside the item binder, where I'm highlighted on Aaron Donald. Do you want
I like how it looks darker. That's
probably
cool.
To showcase what we were talking about earlier, but feel free to talk through these two
Alan
images
Bailey,
that I have
73
here.
overall.
Yeah, it's that whole highlight versus non-highlight concept. The item binder, one of those places where you're going to find it. So again, you can see on here, you are on
Is
Aaron
that Pat
Donald.
Tillman?
You're in that 50-50.
Bottom
Everybody
right.
else in here
Look at that.
is in that 80-20. And as you can see, as you scroll over to the Bobby Wagner, he
Oh.
also now kind of transitions to
Yeah,
that.
I see
Aaron
how that
Donald goes
works.
to that 80-20. So you'll find that here in the item binder. You'll find that in the lineup. You'll find that in pack opening. So a lot of places where you're going to kind of see this. And again, again, hopefully it feels like a nice balanced blend. I know there's a lot of feedback.
It doesn't
a lot
look
of really
terrible.
passionate folks out there about this. The one thing that I would just ask is, hey, get your hands on it, play with it, give it
Whoa,
a week,
that
give
sounds
it 2
weird.
weeks.
Yeah, I got MVP
And,
edition,
Joe.
Joe.
If you still have feedback about it at that point, absolutely fair game. It's something that we'll continue monitoring. You always do a great job of making sure that we understand what that feedback and sentiment is, and that can kind of inform future decisions.
Yeah, I know. Like when I got my hands on the build and had an opportunity to kind of play it a lot more. At first, I was a little bit shook. I was like, "There's no back of the player item," and I got a little frustrated because I'm like, I can't capture things right now. It's becoming very difficult for me. And then um, as I started kind of going through kind of the new design, it made a lot of
Probably
sense to
not
me. It's
right.
just somebody for like who's just very detail
Facts,
oriented,
Ed.
you know, and just likes the flow and likes information in a certain way that's categorical.
Yeah, why do you
Made a
say it
lot
like
more
that? He's
sense for
like,
me. So
play
there's
with it,
also the
put your
lineup
hands
screen
on it. I'm like,
that I do want
what?
to highlight real quick here. I do have one part
Ooh,
that you guys can't see, but we'll talk about that later on in the stream.
Aeneas
But
Williams?
you'll
Who's
see right
that?
here,
A
I do have
legend?
Aaron Donald highlighted as well. And this kind of layout has some, it's there.
Oh yeah,
So
so you
people
can see who
what's
you have
going
your
on in the
abilities
space.
on.
Now,
That's cool.
speaking of all that, let's talk about the back of the player item, Jake. This was the part that
But
kind
dude,
of
I've
got me a
never
little
heard of
frustrated
Aeneas
'cause
Williams.
I was trying to capture things the old way, and then we realized, and huge shout out to Paige.
88's quick sell for
Who's been working with
2,500.
our art team
That's
to
similar,
figure out
right?
exactly the best way
It's
to get
actually
the information
less,
out there,
right?
because we're going to talk
Or
about kind of how the assets
or is that
you
more?
guys
I
see
think
on
that's
at
more.
EA Sports _ Mutt will display information. But right here, I have the Aaron Donald screen. Let's say I go ahead and open up a pack. And then when I
Customer
open up the
service
pack
grant.
and I go ahead and
Ooh,
click
open
on
up a
that
pack.
item, I'm going
Let's
to get
go.
all these options.
Pack
Compare,
opening,
promote.
guys.
So talk about this. It just seems a lot, and we have 3 tabs. Let's walk through all this.
Yeah, so I mean, what's funny about this was, again, when we made the choice to go after, updating what the front of the frame looks like, it also was kind of made the right timing for us to go back to a design that we had, basically 2 years ago when we brought upgrades into Ultimate Team. This was the initial design kind of all along, and at the time we were only able to get the upgrades portion of it. So this whole back of item feature is something that has actually been kind of
25
designed
less?
out and planned for a little while now, and we were able to kind of go after and attack it this year. So yeah, when you're taking a look at that, I feel like I kind of most relate it to
I doubt
almost
it
like
called.
a franchise full screen player profile look. And we've taken what used to be 6 tabs on the back of the item. It's now consolidated down to 3, because again, now that you're utilizing that entire screen, you're able to get more of that information on there all at once.
Got it.
Yeah,
So
it's
here you
nice.
can see
I mean,
you've
that
got
didn't
all
really
your
bother
particular
me, but
actions that you would normally have, anything that the player might be eligible for.
no, I don't think he is
auction,
right.
trading, quick
Showed he
selling,
was an
all that good stuff.
87.
As well as all the history of how you earned it and the description. And again, we've
I don't
keep
know
harping
though.
on this a lot.
Maybe
not to
right.
pick on archetypes, but yeah, it's like here's the icon for archetype as well as the spelled out version of exactly what you got going on here. And then if you tab over, you're now into the attributes screen, and that's again another place where
Dude, why is his
you're
voice
getting
like
all
shaking?
that information right at once, including those key attributes.
It's kinda weird.
Everything that kind of makes sense to kind of highlight what's the top line, information that you're going to want about a particular player. You can find it here. Then you can scroll down to get even more of that additional information. Very small thing, but a thing that I always think is funny to point out. Weight is now a thing that you can find.
Could see their
while
weight.
inside of Madden Ultimate Team. Again, super small, but let's throw out all the info that we can. And then yeah, you're just on it over in the upgrades. That one is mostly unchanged. The main one that I would call out here on the upgrades tab is sort of like this timeline view. There you're now able to get a little bit more
Jeez, his
information, especially
voice.
with power-ups. Something like a core elite doesn't have necessarily the deepest upgrade path, but when you start to get into a power-up, as you were to start scrolling over to the right, that total cost that you see, and right there you see it's just a 5. Oh, okay, you have it a little bit here. That's a little bit more of what the view.
Oh, they have
looks like. But
font
if you were
art
still
too. That's
highlighted
cool.
up there, it would actually tell you how much training you need in total to get there. Now, I know the next question is going to be, does that mean it's just a one button click? No, it's still unfortunately not a one button click, but you are able to get kind of more information in terms of, I need this much training. I need to make sure that I have this many items before I go and actually start that upgrade path.
Yeah, that's better, I guess.
When we're looking at those images, is there anything else, Jake, that you want to talk about regarding the new item layout? Because one thing that I'm noticing on here is we got this AP thing on there. And I do want to talk about that as well. I know something you're very passionate about. I know you're laughing. It's more of an inside joke. There's somebody out there. It's not Gibbs, guys. Not Gibbs. Not Gibbs is always giving Jake a lot of hassle on just certain things. But we love Not Gibbs, even though he's not here. Yeah, do you anything else you want to talk about new item layouts before we jump into kind of the ability points, ability caps?
Let's make the transition.
All right,
All
good
right.
stuff. All right, let's go ahead and talk about ability points. You guys may have seen in the screen. Talk to me a little bit. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show the image of, Aaron Donald, and people will see. If you guys look at the bottom right hand part of the item where it says sack the QB, you see kind of like 0 and you see 0 AP. We're going to be talking a little bit about what does that 0 AP
Yeah, what does that even mean?
How does it kind of play a factor? So Jake, walk us through ability caps. I'm going to put it on screen for you and I to talk about, and then I'll kind of go ahead and cycle through some of the images that I have leading out with kind of like the tiers for ability slots and whatnot.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, this is our big gameplay story this year. Clinton and the crew have done another amazing job delivering another just awesome story this year. And for us in Ultimate Team, we want to make sure that we can continue paying that off. And the thing that we kind of started to think about this year was, quick refresher on Madden 20. Hey, I'm going to get 3 players on offense, 3 players on defense. Everything that those players have, I'm activating them. Those are my 6 guys that I'm kind of bringing in and activating. Shout out to Brad. He's the one who kind of had this initial thought, and we kind of, ran with it from there was, well, what if instead it was how many, like a point system, like how many abilities can you bring to the field versus how many players? And with that, it kind of brings this,
So more than 3
additional team building strategy
defense
to it. You could choose to go still really deep with just,
Dude,
1
voice
or
crack
3
again.
players if you wanted to. Or you could choose to have, 5, 6 guys.
What?
And they all have one particular ability
6
with them,
bro.
but you're able to kind of spread it out a little bit more. And the story I've always tend to tell when
That sounds
talking about
dumb.
this feature was, I'd say right around Christmas time last year, home playing Ultimate Team, all the fire content's coming in, and I go and I want to say it was a Gronk. I go and I grab Gronk and I put him on the team. This is pre-Buck Gronk, by the way. Sorry, I had to. Was like, I'm really excited, but I just can't not like activate him. Like I just can't break up the rest of the lineup, even though I'm super pumped about having Gronk on the team. And so it was just this feeling of not like fully paying off what it meant to go out and acquire that Gronk.
What?
And so super pumped that we were able to, again, kind of think more along the lines of, again, how many points do you have? And then, from there, when Brad and I were talking, I can still remember this, even though I haven't been to the studio in what feels like 5 years. I can still remember this conversation like it was yesterday. I go over, start talking with RG and a few other folks over there, and we start just riffing on this. And, kind of quickly, it's like, well, hey, Stein, like not every ability is, kind of created equally. Like there's obviously some that are more impactful than others. And it was like, well, cool. Well, what if we like just put a point value on those and we could kind of tune it that way? So like, if it was Madden 20, your enforcers and escape artists and pass rush elites and all that were the ones that we kind of picked out as ones that needed to kind of cost more.
Yeah,
and
cost
that's what
more
that
training.
AP means. That AP is, kind of standing for ability point. And so,
well, that makes more sense.
Huge shout out to so many folks. I almost feel bad for starting to name people because I'm totally going to leave people off, but like Scantleberry, Nick Farah, these guys are just played an instrumental role in making sure that we were able to kind of tune this appropriately as best as we could for launch. But as we kind of outline in the Gridiron notes as well, this is something that we kind of are positioning as a sort of balancing mechanic for us. So while an AP might come out and be a certain value, if that's something that we start to see,
guys, my freaking chat's been
we have data
glitched
to help kind of support that this thing is just not priced, if you will, or designed at the right value. We can go in and make those particular
facts,
right? And that's just going to be part of what it means to interact with this feature. It's to me, it's awesome, right? And the other one that's really easy to go into is last year's Eric Dickerson's, X Factor. This is a case where
it did cold. Go on their
X
Twitter to
factor,
see it.
We ended up making a balancing adjustment by changing the knockout conditions for Dickerson. In this particular system, we probably just would have increased it to like an 8 or a 9 or maybe even like a 10. And it's like, If you still want it, you still want to have it on,
Just use
cool,
it,
you
yeah.
can do that, but you're probably sacrificing quite a bit in order just to have that X factor on. So to me, I'm really excited about, again, the team building aspect to it, as well as some of the the capabilities that we're going to have to make sure that we are staying in touch with the meta and kind of can
The
make
meta.
those balancing adjustments.
Cool. No, I apologize. The whole time you're talking, when you start name dropping people, I'm thinking about RG, and I want to pull like a shofar out and go, RG, I see you out there, man. And he's watching the stream. I'm giving him a shout out because just RG, we need to see you, man. We miss you. Hopefully, we will hear from you here soon. He's been working hard, and just love that guy. So when you said that, I was like, man, I wish I had like a shofar. I could do something crazy like that, but I can't. All that, just moving aside. But do you want to talk about those ability, like the tier ability slots, and then we start showing some images about AP and kind of how it works? Or is there any more details you want to share about this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can talk about that in just a second. I think one thing that I haven't mentioned.
Are they
going
gonna
to
show more
is,
ratings
these
or
are going to
what?
be broken up
Because that's what
by
I've been waiting
archetype
for.
as well, and so kind of like another way to kind of pay off, what an arc, like why it makes sense to, go after a particular archetype player versus another. So, for instance, an easy example might be a field general is going to have access to conductor, and he might actually have like less requirements in order to access conductor, just like last year. But also his AP on conductor might be less than a scrambler quarterback, who is probably going to take longer to even be able to equip conductor. But once they do, it would also kind of count more towards that AP total.
Cool. No, that's good. It's good to hear.
And then the last thing that you mentioned, again, because we have built this system, one of the things that we feel more comfortable doing is allowing more abilities to be put on any particular player, because again, it's being balanced in a different way. And so we still have the 80, 85, 90, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 that we had from last year. But as you can see here, at 98 and 99 overall, that will be when you get that, fourth and fifth slot, if you will. So again, as the year goes on, you're going to have the opportunity to put more and better abilities on there. But again, you still will be beholden to the cap total. Now, when it comes to the cap total itself,
99 even
right
mean?
now, if you were to fire it up, that number is set to 10. We might have points in the year where we raise that up as we go on. So while it is set to 10 for now,
those are always the best promos
year
called.
progresses, look out for that cap total to potentially update as well.
Cool. I have some images here of Bobby Swags. We're going to go through. You'll
Bobby
see
Wagner
here, and Reach Elite, for example. I'm just gonna cycle through some images for you guys so that you can see. Jake has them. Just to kind of give a little bit of the context, you'll see like 1 AP. You'll
Still
see
cost
2
training,
AP, as Jake was saying. As we look at, for example, goal line stuff, you have 3 AP. And then like Avalanche. What's interesting though, Jake, over here is like with Avalanche, right? We noticed that it says 0 AP. Can you talk to us about that? And I have that screen up here right now because I know that's an important factor.
Yeah, it is. One of the things that as we were starting to get the system in and start play testing it, it became quick that, who's going to actually spend some of their cap total on X factors? These, like, a thing that I actually have to still do something in the game to even activate versus these passive abilities that I'm going to get on every down.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner is probably going to be the best.
And so the thing that we wanted to do was, because you can still only activate 3 X factors on each side of the ball.
Day 1 at least.
That was sort of a system that was going to make sure that just didn't blow up. So we wanted to go ahead and make all the default X factors cost you nothing. So you can still only, activate 3 of them, but you're going to be able to choose, who those players are that you want, and still again kind of preserve what
mid-game
that,
you can
rest
pick
of that 10 at launch AP was going to be able to get you at that point. So it felt like a thing that X factors might quickly just get completely.
It's
more or
on
less,
Twitch,
designed
Demon.
out of the game. That's not something that we wanted, and
if we hit
was the solution.
900 subs,
Well,
that's
and
awesome.
I have a screenshot right here where you'll see like the active superstars. You're picking.
But yeah,
them
go on Twitch,
you
Demon,
know,
EA
on each
Sports.
side of the ball. But there's also, if you look at this screen, if you look at Bobby Wagner, he has like a number 2. He has some stuff at the very underneath it. When I first looked at this, I wasn't quite sure what that meant, but like the more that I played around with it, I can see that that's actually like that item has 2 AP points, right? And then underneath it, that looks like that's his Superstar X Factor. Is that correct?
Wait, how many AP points do you get?
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. And so, you know, what this really turns into, you know, I think I'm always looking for, and the team is always looking for, you know, are there more I kind of call them like capturable screens, like screens that just are like really impactful, that you're really excited to like capture it and share it out with your friends and share it on social media. For Ultimate Team, right? Like the lineup screen is one of those premium places, and you know, I can just see, you know, one of our, you know, community leaders putting out, hey, here's my lineup, and without this information, the very next question that everybody would have for them would be like, who do you have activated? What are they doing? You know, all that good stuff. So this kind of gets you in a little better spot of like, well, here's who's actually there. Here's how much that they're counting towards. And yeah, if they have an X Factor, we're going to show you the X Factor sign. If they don't, we default to the Superstar ability logo that you can also see over there. So yeah, I mean, to me, it feels like it's a nice kind of informational screen that you can get, you know, a nice, you know, just clean look at it.
Cool. And I have a screenshot right now, like the manage the superstars on defense. You know,
it's
to kind
10.
of give people some context of kind of like this new look. So right now I'm actually looking at my active superstars.
And then you
I
can
get to
only
see
put
the
X
AP.
Factors on 3
I
of
get
them,
to
just
see
like
how
last
many
year.
X Factor limits. I have 2 of 3. My AP limit's 5 of 10, so I kind of have some AP space to play around with. And other stuff. Do you want to talk anything about?
AP just stands for like abilities, Eric.
Before we kind of move on to some other stuff.
Yeah, maybe just another note or two here. So yeah, when you come into this screen, it's going to populate everybody who's in that active lineup that would be eligible to come in here. So basically, anybody who has an ability or an X Factor already equipped on the player will show up in here.
So basically, you could use
Another
more
thing
than
that
3
really
people.
pops out is the deactivate option that you can see over on Fearmonger. So again, because you're only able to choose 3, it's like, well, how do we let you choose which ones that you want? When you are choosing to activate a player, the default is you're going to get everything that they have. You're going to get all their passives as well as their X Factor. You could also choose to only take their passives.
For what, Cold?
When you also find yourself in the screen and you're like, I just want to do some quick management to deactivate this X Factor and put it on somebody else, there's a nice, easy, just kind of one button to turn the X Factor off. Now, while that's super convenient, the thing that is worth kind of diving into a little bit more is when it comes to the superstar abilities themselves. If you know, again, you find yourself saying like, I really want, you know, Aaron Donald, but he's too much a cap or too much AP for where I'm at. You are going to have to go to the Aaron Donald, remove whatever particular superstar ability is there.
Some abilities cost 2 AP, some cost 1.
To the number that you're looking for. So those type of edits do have to be made on the player
difference.
versus where the X Factor can be turned on and off here at that managed superstar ability screen.
Good stuff. Thanks for all the context there. I think it's just helpful to kind of understand, you know, with these new features, you guys are like, I started to understand is like how the UX, the user experience, tells that story. So it's really good, Jake, to kind of expand on that. I really do appreciate it. I know there's a lot of questions, right? And sometimes I know that for some people, even for myself, it's like I may not like something, but just having the context helps me kind of digest it a little bit easier. And just to understand maybe the design ethos behind it, not ethos, I'm saying it wrong, just the design logic behind all that. It's helpful. So thank you for taking the time and just agreeing to kind of talk through all that. I know the community really does appreciate it. Anything else you want to talk about Ability Cast before we move on to Mutt programs?
Ooh, programs. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and talk about Mutt programs, guys.
Oh my God.
So first up, let's go ahead and talk about Rivals. So
Rivals
is pretty similar when I kind of started tinkering around with
I
this.
like that.
Look. Kind of like Welcome to Madden Ultimate Team. That onboarding experience that we had last year. You want to talk a little bit about Rivals, that program, or anything different?
Just like an intro. Kind of like Mutt
Heroes. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple things that stand out. You know, I'm sure for a lot of people,
or NFL Epics or whatever
who
it's
are
called,
nice enough to join us on stream tonight. Probably not the thing that's going to give you the most challenging experience in Ultimate Team. This is totally the thing that you're jumping into first once you get into Madden Ultimate Team. So I think these are all set to arcade play
Definitely when it
style.
comes
You're
out,
going
Eric.
through, you're kind of getting those early rewards, those early progressions.
All right,
The
peace
main
out,
thing
Cold.
that again, a lot of people who are probably joining us tonight would be interested in is playing through this and earning all those particular milestones along the way. You get to choose from one of three players. I believe we have Ben Roethlisberger, Zach Ertz, and Jalen Smith as our 385 overall players that you kind of get from competing and completing
Yeah, they're
the
not
Rivals.
though.
Now, the
That's
other
fine.
thing that's going to be interesting with Rivals is we have plans to kind of continue this on as the year goes on.
No one's
So,
gonna take Big Ben.
look for that.
Everyone's gonna
as,
take this
again, we
Jalen
continue
Smith.
Getting deeper into the Madden season, Rivals is probably something that you're going to see kind of a continuation to.
Cool. And right now I'm just cycling through the images, giving people an opportunity. I know there's folks
Yeah,
out
true,
there that
Banks.
are probably trying to capture these images, for videos or things that they're doing. I know we haven't tweeted these out from @EA
87 hit power
Mutt, so
too.
just
That's
gonna
nice.
Kinda, for the time being,
Definitely
cycle
gonna
through
take
these.
that
You guys
one
can
for
see
sure.
those. But next up, I think what we're going to talk about is the team captain program. So let's go ahead and talk about team captains, Jake. So first up, we got some new players. Let's go
Eddie
talk about that.
George.
Yeah, we do. You pretty early on in the experience, you're going to be able to get into your
I don't
Mutt
know,
captains,
Frankie. It's
and
Madden.
we're actually going to have a relatively short experience here where you're going to get each one of those team captains overridden onto your team and kind of try them out before you have to make the choice of who you want. So
Probably gonna
as you can
take
see
Ed
here on
McCaffrey.
screen, we've got the great Eddie George back in the house, as well as Leroy Glover, Ed McCaffrey, and Aeneas Williams.
Facts,
So again, you're kind of
Frankie.
go through, play with this experience, have a relatively short challenge where they're on your team, get a sense of how impactful you might feel like they are.
For real,
From there,
Dre.
you'll go ahead and make your choice of which of the captains that you want. Now, a couple things to note here. This is not like this, oh my gosh, if I make the wrong choice here, I'm done forever. No, we do have an exchange set for you that's
Probably gonna
available
take
right
Ed
away. You can do
McCaffrey.
as many times as you want. So if you kind of quickly have
It's Christian
remorse over
McCaffrey's
who
dad,
you,
right?
who you got, or again, like a very real world thing might be, hey, I picked Eddie George, but then I just got Travis.
You pull
Why am I
Christian
Derrick
McCaffrey
Henry?
out of you or something like that.
If
Yeah.
I go and pull Derrick, okay, cool. I'm set at running back now. I'm gonna go turn in Eddie George, and I'm gonna go pick up Ed McCaffrey or Leroy Glover. So you can kind of stay flexible in that regard. The other thing to note here with the captains themselves are there's actually, when you open up any one of these packs,
Eric.
there's 32 versions of each team captain in there. It sounds
32.
crazy. But it's really just
I was going to
to-
bring that up. I opened it yesterday,
Yeah.
and it's someone's going to have people are going to have fun with this. Just saying. There's 30. The audio on it is pretty crazy when you open it. I'll leave it. I'm not going to say anything else.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, what this does is it allows you to choose what team that you want to go after. And again,
Oh, let's
there
go.
are some design reasons. I'm actually going to let
That
the
was so
players
annoying
themselves
last year.
kind of sort of feel it out and kind of see how the flow
Because
goes
before it was only
for
for
when it
certain
comes to team
teams. Now you could do
captains.
any team.
But versus something that we've done in the past where it's like, well, why don't I just have them and there's 32 team choices? Like there's some other design choices that are being made here that'll make sense once you get into it.
Okay. And I'm just cycling through some of the images that we captured. Like right now, I'm actually on Aeneas Williams' home screen. Went ahead and showed kind of like the 32 when I picked the Seahawks as a Seahawks fan. Jake, I really do apologize. I know we were doing this stream together,
Wow,
and I
85
chose
speed.
not to bring any Bucks into the picture. So I do apologize. I've done you a massive disservice. But I'm just cycling through these, and then I have the screenshots of their ratings, so I'm going to put those up on stream right now for people to see. So this is kind of like their ratings when you go ahead and
That's
get your team
pretty good.
captain, and that you go ahead and choose that. So I'm going to go ahead and cycle through these, give it a
What's
little
up,
bit of a
Rodriguez?
moment for people to kind of digest that information. And again, this is a lot of all the things that you're seeing here are the key ratings. And Jake, one thing that we didn't talk about, the
Eddie
key
George ain't
ratings,
bad either.
when you see that on the back of or kind of in that view, why do we focus on key ratings? Like, is there anything specific or unique about those key ratings that people should be aware of?
Well, I'm excited to have a
Gotta
much
take
better
Ed
answer
McCaffrey, right?
in the near future.
Definitely
but
a
for
W.
now, what this is it's still
And you can change
tied
it later,
to
so it
the
doesn't
position.
matter.
And so really what it's trying to do is really kind of elevate and bring, kind of like the main attributes that are building towards that OVR. Maybe that's not necessarily the best case.
Another
for the
voice crack.
archetype. Read between the lines.
Dude's had more voice
but
cracks than
more
me
on
this
that later
stream.
on. But it's really kind of like your kind of quick glimpse into seeing, what are the attributes that I should care about. I'm a newer player. I'm not sure why I should care about a defensive tackle. Here are some of those key ratings that you should be looking at.
Very cool. Yeah, I know, like, sometimes when you look at items, it was always the same cookie cutter ratings that were there, and you always wonder, does this apply for that player, or does this apply for, of course there were questions, does this really impact the archetype and other stuff? So it sounds like you guys are still doing some work in that space, but thanks for answering that question.
We're always grinding.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you can,
all right, let's
Zach.
go ahead and talk about NFL Epics up next. So we have NFL Epics. What
Come
is
on,
the NFL
please, a
Epics
Packer.
program? We had it last year, right? So we had.
We did.
Ooh,
We had
Ronnie
2 players
Lott.
at the start
Jack
of last year.
Youngblood too.
This year we've upped it to 4. And so with each one of these players, there's a
Wow, you
25
get
game
4?
Ultimate
That's
Challenge
crazy.
experience.
Last year was 2.
Kind of calling out and highlighting, 25 of the best moments from their career. And you can see on here, you get a nice view up for the audience. So we got Larry Fitzgerald, an AP, as well as Ronnie Lott and Jack Youngblood. So especially, all 4 of those guys, certainly not exactly
Yeah, the
hard to go
25th
find
Rodricks.
these epic moments
That's
that
been
they've brought
known.
to the table. But with Ronnie Lott and Jack Youngblood especially, excited about that. And as you can see here, you're
Ooh.
kind of in the mission view here.
Not bad stats.
With each one of these, you're going to have the opportunity to play through those 25 challenges.
25
From there, you're going to unlock one
for
additional
each?
challenge.
That's
Go ahead and
100.
Complete that, beat that.
Wow.
And that's how you're going to earn the 85.
No, you can
overall
get all of
version,
them. You don't
for
pick
each
one of 4. You
these,
get all.
players. And so they're all available.
Dude, you can
there's
get
not
some
any
god
sort of,
wide receivers start game.
gating mechanism or anything like that. You're able to kind of get into all these guys. And so, yeah.
I know, Banks.
Little 104 game.
AP
challenge sequence. You got
has
yourself,
86 speed on an
485.
85 car.
Good stuff.
What?
And I'm just showing right now just some of the ratings that we have here. Again, huge shout out to
How?
Paige. Huge shout out to Josh for all your help in kind of helping me.
I
Get
wouldn't
stuff
consider
set up on the
AP a
build to
speed
capture these
demon.
Images for the community and get that out there.
Ronnie
but,
Lott, let's
Yeah,
go.
Paige, phenomenal job here in getting all this stuff.
Definitely
done
going to be OP.
for the community so they can see it. All right, up next,
That's not
Jake, I'm gonna
bad.
take a little
80
breather.
almost
You
80
need-
speed
you need
for a
water
left end
break,
start
bile
game.
break. You good?
I've been stealing some while you have these screens up. We're
Good
still
stuff.
okay right now.
I'm over here sipping just live on stream, and it is water, just for those people asking.
Sure.
Okay, Mutt Master. Let's go ahead and talk about
Oh,
Mutt
Mutt
Master.
Master.
Actually, I'm putting up the screen Mutt Master, but before we get into that, let's.
I
go
don't have
ahead
a
and
clue who
talk
it's gonna be.
about- I messed it up earlier. It was like design ethos. What's the philosophy with Mutt Master? Last year we had Pat Tillman, and you and I have been talking, offline a little bit about kind of where you guys want to go with the Mutt Master and how you guys pick those players. And this Mutt Master is I didn't know the person at first, and people were like, oh my gosh, you're not really a true football fan, and it's like, okay, I get it. But at the same time, I think there's just like stories behind these things that you guys are doing that is really cool. So let's go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
They haven't said yet,
Yeah,
Chaz.
I mean, this is definitely not to say like this is how Mutt Master is going to be from now until whenever, but certainly.
No way, it's Charles
kind of
Tillman.
Proud to kind of take it in this new direction. You kind of go back 4+ years ago. It was typically the same player as who was on the cover for that year. And starting with Sean Taylor a few years ago,
Charles Tillman,
where we
question
kind of
mark.
like, oh well, here's another player that kind of goes just beyond.
Yeah, I know you meant Charles
just
Woodson.
a cover athlete or what it might mean to be the Mutt Master, and then the following year was Ryan Shazier after his story and his
Is it
kind of,
Alex
again,
Smith?
battle and grind back to getting part of himself back. It was truly inspirational. And then, you mentioned Pat Tillman last year, and I think a lot of us are familiar with Pat Tillman. So this year, it was like, okay, well, if we wanted to continue going in that direction,
Colin Kaepernick.
Who might be some players
Alex
that would
Smith.
be on that list. I tweeted the other day
Devontae
that Alex
Adams.
Smith was somebody that was certainly kind of like met
Ray
the
Nitschke.
criteria. That sounds terrible, but like is sort of like somebody that would kind of have those same feels. I mean, just seeing what he's gone through and the odds that he's
Johnny
overcoming,
Manziel
are amazing, right? But we went in another direction, and we are going with both New Orleans Saints and Carolina Panther linebacker Sam Mills.
Sam Mills
is probably best known for his his sort of legacy is this keep pounding, which is this speech that he provided. He transitioned from his playing career into career with the Panthers, and during their Super Bowl run in the playoffs, he kind of had this very inspirational speech. And why was it inspirational? Well, that year started off with him getting diagnosed with intestinal cancer in August of that year, and he chose to fight it. He chose to not only fight it but continue coaching. And that was
he was
the year
coaching.
Where the Panthers
say no way he
kind of made it all the way and played the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. And so that kind of keep pounding legacy continues to live on for Carolina and that franchise.
Everyone's mad.
Keep pounding, I think, is their official hashtag. It is certainly the thing that they do.
I've never heard of them, dude.
Sam Mills. They have a keep pounding kind of drum routine. So really kind of cool and special, and just somebody that again kind of just transcends. Again, this was no slouch either. I mean, he played again for 12 years, a handful of Pro Bowls. I believe he helped the Panthers win their first game in franchise history with a defensive touchdown. Like just a sensational player, and kind of with everything
probably
else,
Banks.
This one felt right. So I'm excited to kind of announce that one tonight. Hope everybody else is equally excited about this.
That's awesome.
I don't think they are.
Just to let people know
via my chat.
The way to go ahead and get your Sam Mills Mutt Master item is you're going to go into like the Mutt Master progression.
82 plus overall team. Who has that day one?
And missions. You're going to go through all that. Jake, I know you're going to talk a little bit about that because you guys did.
Yeah, guys, drop a sub. If we had 1,000 subs, we're getting monetized,
get a touchdown.
Boys.
It's a really quick ultimate challenge. You're going to go ahead and then get your Sam Mills player item, which you guys saw earlier. But then there's going to be, I think we talked about this, Shake. There is going to be like a main list, and then there's going to be a list that's tied to the series updates, right? And
Facts,
how
Zach.
You can go ahead and earn tokens to go ahead and upgrade your Mutt Master. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the main list is something that is going to look and feel a lot like certainly not exactly, but a lot like what you've seen with Mutt Master objectives list over the past couple years. There are definitely some differences. There's actually, I think, maybe a few less this year. That main list will give you enough upgrade tokens to get him to a 93 overall.
Okay.
93.
And I have an image of that.
Overall, he's been a 95. So you mentioned the series list. With every series, there's going to be a Mutt Master list that sits alongside it as well, and it has 4 different objectives on it. If you do half of them, you get an additional +1 collectible for Sam Mills. If you do all 4 of those in the time of the series that it's open, there's a pretty strong coin reward for doing that. And so again, this is a mix of
Doug Flutie, the GOAT.
Right now you see it here on screen. There's some team-based stats as well as some stats that you need to do specifically with the Sam Mills Mutt Master.
Oh,
again,
that's trash,
doing
dude.
them all in that time frame is going to net you a pretty strong coin reward. You can still get a coin reward and the +1 OVR after the fact. It just won't be as strong as if it was being done during that given series that it came out in. So he will go to a 94, and then with each series, rather than again, Prelo, you come in saying, hey, people are pounding on the door, when are we upgrading Mutt Master? We're just going to go and commit to it right now. With every series, he's going to get a +1 OVR until he reaches that 99.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to change. I'm telling the live service team right now, change your Slack to the knock knock, because that's what I'm going to be doing virtually while we're working from home. Dad joke, bad one. Leave it at that. Showing Sam Mills 93 overall right here. So Jake, when you complete the list,
that's
these
not
are
too
some
bad.
of the key attributes or key ratings that you're going to see on Sam Mills. We also got a screenshot. Again, huge shout out to Paige for helping out with this. When you get into a 94
speed
overall, and also huge shout out to the art team. I did take a screenshot of the upgrades because I wanted to just see
Yeah,
the
I know,
art.
JB.
I just wanted to see the art right here, kind of just as you
It's not
kind of build it out.
terrible.
You get to see kind of a unique art treatment. You're going to unlock some front art treatments with Sam Mills as you upgrade him, and you'll see
Like
some
the
stuff
dark
there.
purple.
Anything else you want to talk about regarding Mutt Master, Jake, before we jump into Level Master?
Facts, Banks.
Well,
Level
something that
Master.
both the Level
Guys,
Master and
predictions
Mutt
in
Master
chat
are
for
gonna
Level
share
Master.
is a team chemistry bucket that will let you choose from all 32 teams. So that's probably a good thing to just kind of get out there. It's not just the Panthers and the Saints that are gonna, so quote unquote benefit from Sam Mills.
It's great.
We did go ahead and make that change.
Let's go.
And those players will have access to all 32 team chems.
That's awesome. I think when I was testing,
That's
the
such
build
a
and kinda
W from
capturing,
last
I
year.
didn't see. I probably might have captured at a certain time. There's like every day there's just like a ton of updates. I didn't see that for Mutt Master, which is great news. I do have a capture here for Level Master, which I'll lead into that. So for Level Master, we have Andre Johnson as going to be our
Andre
guy.
Johnson,
I'm
another
gonna just,
receiver?
go through
Bro,
some
they're
screens
literally
real
giving
quick
us
here,
like
but I
10
wanna get to that
receivers, dude.
screen,
Team
that shows
captain,
all the
Larry
chemistries for the
Fitzgerald,
player. Do you want to talk
and
about
Andre
Level Master
Johnson
and
now?
anything that's unique and different this year, Jake?
He has 80 speed on his 75.
Well, I mean, yeah, Andre
What?
Johnson. I mean, it's been a minute since we've seen him in Ultimate Team. So,
No way.
Super pumped to have him back. Again, full team.
Yeah, boys, we're doing a
chemistry
giveaway at
choice.
1K subs, so drop a sub, guys.
Similar story as last year. As you're upgrading your Mutt level, you're going to get tokens to upgrade him. I believe there are this year also some additional challenges as well, which you would be able to find other Level Master collectibles as well. The other kind of interesting thing that we're tinkering around with Level Master is he's going to have a few unique X factors for him. When I say unique, they're not different X factors that you find in the rest of the game. They are still some of the same ones. They're just going to have different, what we kind of call trigger and knockout conditions. And so, he might have things where it's easier to activate it, but it's going to come out maybe 1 or 2 plays later. So some other things in there. And again, that's another one where if we start to see feedback or if that's something that becomes kind of a meta, we'll pull it back to the ability cap story, right? That's one where we might go in there and say, hey, this one might actually need to be like 1 point of AP versus the 0 that it's currently at. Because again, we kind of feel right now it's balanced with, it's easier to get into, but it's not going to last as long. So
that's fine.
We'll be looking for feedback on there. But yeah, it's just a couple things to kind of hopefully make
I think that's better, honestly.
Level Master feel even more unique and special this year.
Can I see his stats on his 89?
Right here, so I think when you go ahead and work,
there we go.
All the levels.
Wait, what?
We'll talk briefully on the levels.
He had
I'm
80
actually
speed
not
on
going
his
to
75.
spoil this stream going through every single level. I'll leave that for the community,
Now his
the
speed
content
sucks.
creators to do. You guys do it way better than I do. So definitely going to leave that there from that perspective. But here are his ratings. And like you said, Jake, one of the things I did observe when kind of doing this was that in the past when you unlocked like those level challenges, it was like, I'm just going to go there and just do them and get some coins. There are actually unique tokens that you can get from those level challenges. So
these are like the most random players ever
talk about
that they chose to pick.
Let's go ahead and talk about Team Affinity. Team Affinity is more kind of like that theme builders, kind of Team Diamonds. There's a story there that we want to talk a little bit about. So let's talk about Team Affinity.
Affinity.
Team builders. What can we expect when we're talking about team builders this year?
Yeah, I mean, when Team Affinity as a whole and why it's branded kind of that way is, again, we continue to see that people really enjoy building those teams, right? Like,
teams,
no surprise that Kralo has literally pulled a Seahawk for every one of these screenshots. Or if he can put Seahawks on there, or even if he asked Paige to just put something, like just put a fake
Nick.
Seahawks logo on top of this guy, even though it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I get it, right? We all love our teams. You can see my Zoom background. Like, we love our teams, right?
Really?
And so being able to have, some of that when it comes to, just building the best Madden Ultimate team. I'm going to go find the best OVR for every position. It doesn't always have to be like that. And we've done it again through chemistry balancing and the different type of options and the things that we're being cognizant of when we're designing and choosing players.
Well, they got to bring out more cards,
it's with
dude.
These this Team Affinity in mind. And so when it comes with builders, we've got 16 challenges for you here when the game comes
I know,
out.
Banks.
Go through and knock
So
all
bad.
those out. And then from there, you're going to have a choice of all 32 teams. And so, shocker, Krayla's going to pick the Seahawks. And
Really?
then from there, you're going to see one offense and one defensive player from the Seahawks. They're both at 84 OVR. So you're going to be able to make that choice. So it's kind of a fantasy pack where you're going to get a double choice. You're going to choose the team first, and then you're going to go ahead and choose, do you want the offense or defensive
Well,
player?
can we see what they are or no?
So, you know, I'm also not going to spoil that. I think community members out there and even content creators may show that. So I wanted to kind of just touch on the basics. But Team Diamonds was something you were really passionate about last year when we talked about this, Jake. You know, you guys were looking at signing some legends, signing some new players. Go ahead and talk to me about Team Diamonds this year.
87? That's
yeah,
kind
so
of
it's
low.
like, you know, it's not quite the theme Diamonds, it's Team Diamonds, but it's really the same
Hopefully
thing. It's
some are
just,
higher.
You know, we're just going with the team vernacular.
Also,
this
these
year.
are
So it's a
repeatable.
lot of
That's
what
new,
we,
right?
You know, were able to do last year, which was going after and find some of these legends that maybe, you know, really speak to kind of like the heart of that particular fan base. Sometimes it's for players who, you know, we just haven't had in the game in quite some time. But you know, maybe again, not like your everyday household name, but like the guys that are going to be super
Canadian
impactful,
Football League promo.
for you as you're a fan of that team. And I think I saw you just have the Bears and the Jim Covert one. And you know, some people like Jimbo Covert. He's actually somebody that was going. Well, I don't know if he's technically going into the Hall of Fame because I know they delayed the Hall of Fame. But anyway, he's part of this year's Hall of Fame class, left tackle for the Bears. So super
Keiko
cool.
Spikes? Who's that?
And I think you even have a list of all
Man,
32
I
of
do.
the guys.
Kyle
And
Williams? I think I actually know who that is this time.
Just a heads up. In this, I put
Oh.
Justin Covert, right? And I think I took that off someone's document.
Oh, no.
Jimbo
Who's for the
Covert.
Packers?
So,
Well,
yeah, you know who you
You're
are.
Michael
person
Finley?
over
Oh my
there.
God, I remember him.
Uh-oh.
Another
See the
receiver, right?
spreadsheets? Just kidding.
Or was he a
we're,
tight
we're
end?
just going to banter a little bit so that you
I don't
guys can
remember.
see a lot of these names. Sorry that it is in 8.
Washington
with
football
Don
team gets
Felhart.
London
My
Fletcher.
Goodness.
Yeah, so you got
gracious.
you got 49ers.
Lions
Justin
gets
Smith.
Robert
Yeah, so
Porcher.
this was
The
like
GOAT.
at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm putting this together. So if I butchered any of these names, guys, I'm sorry.
Bob
I'll work on
Sanders,
it.
no way.
Jake, if you
Wow,
need me
they
to
have
go ahead
Bob
and
Sanders in
revise
here
this, I'll get
again.
it over to Paige. Paige will proof
Dude,
it,
that's
and
actually,
then she'll
dude,
get
Bob
this image
Sanders
out there.
probably
Like,
prob-
we'll get it
no,
on
he
NFL
probably has some
Direct
pretty
and
good
NFL
stats.
Direct, and everyone can meme me. I mean, it's fun.
You're the best, man. If there's anybody that gets a pass, it's
Elvis
definitely you.
Doomerville,
So, yeah,
too.
just going through this list. I mean, some of the ones that
Eric
stick
Weddle.
out. You know, I'll start with Warwick Dunn. Sure, I'm a homer too. That one was really cool. Loved Warwick and you know Mike Allstott in the same backfield. It was those were some days.
So happy Bob Sanders is
as
in
well
the
as,
game.
You know, some favorites like you know Bob Sanders.
Bob
returning,
Sanders.
Troy Vincent, somebody that was just kind of always a menace to
Dre
play against,
Bly,
both in
never
real
heard
life
of him.
and I can still just remember the old Madden. You know, I always played Madden in a fantasy draft mode, and I would always like I'm getting Troy Vincent. He's going to be in the secondary.
That's awesome.
Asante Samuel, I know that's been another one where people would always tag me and Asante Samuel. Like, when are we going to do this? Let's get him on. Let's get him in. Boom. We got him. He's in.
Yeah, these
Dre
are the
Bly,
Team Diamonds
always
guys.
loved Dre Bly.
Look for your team and
That
tell
guy
me who
was
you
always
got.
just something special. Super athletic.
Travis Frederick, too.
UNC guy.
He just retired this year,
that
right?
was pretty awesome.
For the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of great names on there. Those are some of the
Or my
few
Dom.
that stick out to me.
Yeah, Roddy White. I mean, I know a lot of people are probably excited about that. And then, of course, Max Strong, you know, Seahawks. Okay, moving on. I'm going to leave here for 1 second, and then I'm going to transition off.
Can we see
Hopefully
some of
that
the
gave
card
people
arts
enough
or
time.
no?
And again, I do apologize.
This animation
to you
sucks.
guys if it hasn't been properly edited or beautified.
Yeah, that
from a
editing
ad
is
perspective.
harsh.
Just a lot to kind of get in there and format it just right late last night. So apologies if I misspelled any name. That's on me. You know what? Come at me. I get it. It's my fault. All right, let's talk about Legends. So Legends.
Ooh,
there's
Legends.
going to
Let's go,
be
boys.
A little bit of a change.
One of the
to
most hyped
Legends.
promos,
You wanna
guys.
Talk about that, Jake, real quick?
Tony Romo.
Yeah, we could talk about Legends and this. I mean, between this and maybe the next thing that we talk about, I'll start to get into tease mode a little bit.
Another wide receiver.
Kind of pull the curtain back.
Same
a
with the
little bit.
Packers.
When we go and we get after, or we start to identify a list and we want to go after and try to sign these players, we've been working through the NFLPA. That's been like kind of our primary way and continues to be a main way in which we go after and try to acquire you know, agreements with these players. This year, we've recently added another group to the fold with IMG, And with them, they've also been, another like really great partner and been able
Dude,
to
Tim
help kind of
Tebow.
secure,
Oh my God.
some additional legends. Some of them that you've already seen, with Tony Romo, in the pre-order. You've got, again, like Sam Mills and Andre Johnson. There's some more on that list, and I am definitely not going to spoil that here. But a lot of the people that we see kind of constantly,
Let's check it out.
woven into
Day
the
one
conversation
legends.
for,
Who they're gonna be?
guys that they would like to see return to Madden. There's a decent chance we might see them at some point this year. So really excited about that. I think it's going to make for just a great year and a lot of surprises to come.
Is that part of like what I hear in the office? Well, in the virtual office, the 50. Is that kind of what you're talking?
No one's
about?
gonna do that though,
We can dive into the
Marshawn.
50 in a second. I don't want to disregard your
Alright.
Legends comments.
What's
here,
that
so
promo?
thanks for reeling me back in. With Legends specifically, we are going to go down to only 2 Legends on Saturday.
Wow.
So that's the bad news. The good news is that
Down
both
to
of those
2?
players will kind of have like boss versions, if you will. I don't know if that's what we're officially
Boss
calling them, but I know
versions?
That's a vernacular that a lot of people will understand what that means. For those that don't, what that means is it's typically a +1 from what that set legend is.
For sure.
In this year, what it's really going to be is kind of it's almost like power up, like just straight shot past. So it's like not only is it +1, but it's like all the things that the power up would have had as well. Now the downside is the next time that particular legend gets another item, you don't just build off of the boss. Like you still need the power up. So like
Build off of
awesome,
the boss.
really great. Like
What
right
does that
now,
mean?
But in terms of like the long-term
Down the
investment,
road.
you're still going to want to go that power up. That boss will still be able to go into the power up, and so there's still a story there. But yeah, so each weekend, 2 legends, 2 limiteds.
2 limiteds?
And we'll be talking
What?
more about Legends closer
2
to
limiteds a
worldwide
week?
launch, August 28th. That's not
Bro,
the
what?
date, just to be clear. It's going to be very close, right? So there'll be more information. Make sure to follow at EA Sports _Mutt when we start tweeting out that kind of stuff. If we have an opportunity to preview these on Good Morning Madden, we'll do that as well.
They're not revealing
Let's
legends.
talk about the 50, though. The 50, you hear 50 burger, you hear 50 cent. I mean,
50 cent,
talk to
dude.
us about this 50, Jake.
So, and again, this is one where I'm going to probably be a little more vague than people want. I mean, people are going to have, I'm sure, a smart comment around the X factors around NFL 100. But I think by and large, the NFL 100 last year was just
No
awesome,
way.
both in terms of the
NFL
actual
100
real-life
Part
production
2?
value that the NFL Network and all their partners went into producing. That was something that like was just awesome to go and follow. And so when you think of the 50, this is going to be kind of our take on the 50, right? And it might not just be
top
Madden
50?
Ultimate Team related players. This could just be Madden players, and so more on the 50 to come. It's not something like we've talked about
No,
Legends.
we're not gonna see any
Legends,
players, I'm guessing.
might be the first thing on this podcast / stream that we've talked about that's not going to be there if you're able to get into the game during EA Play or early access. The 50 is another one of those things. It's just kind of, again, this is Kralo being cruel by adding this to the run of show to you guys. So this is something that's going to be out there and coming. It might be roughly a month or so, but when it starts dropping, be ready.
Right. And I know.
So it's pretty much like NFL
I don't
100.
wanna talk about it. No,
It's
was
coming
gonna-
again
I was
this
gonna
year,
ask the other
guys.
question, which was the other item in the run of show that I just deleted. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like.
I'm in the
okay.
moment.
Okay,
Nope.
in the moment.
You're not gonna
okay.
be happy, of
Good
course.
stuff. I tried. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about other Mutt stuff. So
What?
this is where I'm going to run through some things. I'm sure you guys are going to have some questions about other Mutt stuff, and that's like solo battles, house rules, weekend league, Mutt dedication.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
Mutt
Mutt
dedication.
levels,
I forgot
EA
about
Play,
that.
which is
EA
formerly
Access.
Access.
Let's
For those
go.
folks that don't know, EA Access kind of it changed the name to EA Play. Earlier today, there was an announcement. Solo battles will be coming back. My understanding is.
Hey, if you
that
guys are
it
new,
will
drop a
probably
sub, man.
be
We're doing a
there,
giveaway at 1K subscribers, so
we'll find the date. So
If you guys
we're
aren't
still
sub,
trying
drop-
to get some
drop a
information
sub.
on the dates. We'll get the information and we'll tweet it
solo
out.
battles though.
Let me double check my calendar.
I don't think
here,
there's
and
new
I just don't want
commentators.
to be mistaken by when I say it happens. I believe it will either be coming out. I'm gonna confirm. I'm not gonna say anything, but solo battles will be there. We'll let you guys know. Also, Mutt dedication will be back. So if you do your weeklies and you do your dailies and your daily engagements and Mutt level, you'll find all that information there as well. You guys have seen these objective lists before. The objective lists are pretty much the same. You'll complete these and whatnot. And then you'll also go ahead and get your daily missions. You can complete those to get various items. Now, talking about Mutt levels, this is something the community just loves to talk about. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys.
62 plus overall player
is going to be happening on August 21st. I know there's a lot of stuff out there that you guys are seeing that says maybe it's August 20th. The official date is August 21st. If things happen earlier, we'll make sure to let you guys know. We're just being told August 21st. We're going to stick with that date. I also know that EA Play or EA Access Origin, they kind of have unique stuff out there. But again, just a heads up, August 21st is the date we're told. If anything changes, we're going to be happy to tweet that out to let you guys know so you can go ahead and get involved in the game. So
well,
here are just some screenshots. Level 7 is when you're going to go ahead and unlock your Mutt. You're going to go ahead and
right now
your
it's
level master.
planned for the
That's when you
21st,
get your
guys.
Andre Johnson. You'll
Could
get
be
your
sooner,
master
they said, though.
token.
They said they'll tweet
These
if
are
it's
just some
sooner.
screens.
But right
I
now
only
it's
took a
planned for the
few you guys.
21st.
Like I said, I don't want to spoil it. Level 10, you got this power-up pass. You're going to still have those premium exclusive store offers that are out there. And then I took a screenshot of level 50. Why? Because everyone wants to know when you get level 50. You're going to get the power-up pass. If there's unique store offers and other things, I do not know. I don't have any information on that. But what I do invite you guys to be a part of it. If you guys are EA Access members, which we call
that's
now
what's
EA
planned
Play,
right now, Rodrix.
you can go ahead and play these exclusive early access challenges. Huge
Yeah,
shout out
EA
to
Access,
Elliot,
Zach.
and
Could be
Joey and
sooner,
trying to
they
get all
said,
this stuff
though.
up there to earn a random
They said they'll
player.
tweet if it's
These
sooner.
challenges expire at 11:59 p.m. Eastern on August 24th, so don't miss your chance. So again, there will be some ultimate challenges there during EA Access. I know you guys are going to be wise in trying to use your time. This is one of those things that you'll be able to go ahead and get ahead of the curve when it comes down to getting like a
Wow, you
player
can get a
item for your
free
team.
80 plus.
The other thing I'm going to talk about real quick
Everyone's
here,
gonna
Jake,
grind that.
is loyalty. A lot of people, there's a lot of questions that you guys may have that we're not going to answer all in this stream. We'll be checking out on @Madden NFL Direct. We'll tweet things out as we get
I
information.
know. If everyone new here
Some
drops
of the
a sub,
questions that
we could
went
be
and
close
we
to
asked
1K
the live
subs,
service
dude.
team to understand what was going on. Loyalty. So last year, if you guys were part of the Madden Rewards MVP program or loyalty program, if you played Madden in certain years, you got a fantasy pack that had 6 players in it or had a various amount of players. That's going to happen this year. So if you played Madden 18, you played Madden 19, you played Madden 20. So let's say I played Madden 18, 19, and 20. I'm going to get 3 of these packs with these players. I'll show them to you.
I'll get
that
3
you
of
can
them
go ahead
then.
and choose from. So, but let's say you just played Madden 18. You decide I ain't playing Madden 19.
I don't
definitely
think you
not playing
can,
Madden
Cape.
20, then
I
you're
don't
just
know,
going to get
though.
something for Madden 18, kind of thing. So,
And specifically during that product year. So
Yes.
it's like you can
Oh,
go
these
get
are the ones you get
Madden
to
18
choose, I
tonight
guess.
and be ready to go. Like it had to be played during that time frame, but everything else, yep, you're on the money. So yeah, in that case, if you were to play all 3,
Hey,
you
thanks,
get
Zach.
3 of these packs.
Thanks,
they're the same
Marcus.
pack, but there's 6 players in there, and you can choose one of them in each of it. So they're all 82 overalls. So if you get these packs, don't choose the same person. Go ahead and choose 3 different people to help your team out.
Yep. And so I'm just
I'm
running
guessing
through
these are Nat too,
So
guys.
we have Andre Whitworth, we have DeMarcus Lawrence, we have Darius Leonard. I think I showed Darius Leonard, Emmanuel Sanders. We have Mark Ingram, and we have Patrick Peterson. So just wanted to share
Ooh,
those
Pat
with you
P looks
guys, give
nasty.
you guys a little bit
Definitely
of a
gonna
heads
take
up on
him.
what's going on. I'll cycle through them backwards for those people that
What do
may
you mean,
have just
Ray?
missed them.
And probably super obvious to folks watching this, but these are the non-auctionable tradable version of the core elite. So what that means is
No,
you
this is
can
just
put
Madden
this
21
into that
reveal.
particular player's power up and kind of
You can't
satisfy
play
that
it for
requirement as well.
2 more days right
Good
now.
stuff. Jake, you know what?
Could be
Something's
sooner, though,
happening
so stay
holiday.
tuned.
It's not content. It's actually consoles. Let's talk about that. People have been asking a lot of questions regarding console transitions. So, we know with next gen, we're going to have these new consoles. Talk to me a little bit about that and kind of what the approach will be for Madden Ultimate Team. I know we put a little teaser out in the article with some information. I know there's still more information to come as we're working through those logistics, but just to give some of our players some information, can you talk about that?
Yeah, no, it's important to level set with players, and so we can talk about some of the key things. And as you mentioned, we will have an
Yeah, shout out to
additional
the 100 in
blog or
here.
post later on. But yeah, you know, the last time when we go back to the last console transition,
Yeah, JB.
the way that we kind of handled that was you had a one-time push of your content. So whatever, you know, if you were playing on PS3 and you wanted to, you know, whatever you had at that time, you took a snapshot of it and you pushed it to PS4, and that's kind of how you continued your Ultimate Team journey. This year, it's going to be a little bit different. So everything that's in your item binder, everything that's in your, you know, kind of top user bar, things like coins or your points, those are all things that are just going to kind of live in the same ecosystem, if you will.
What?
No matter which particular, you know, console that you're on. The key thing here, though, is that you do have to stay within the same console family. So
Okay.
Xbox
Yeah,
One
makes sense.
needs to go to Series X, and then the same thing for a PS4 going to a PS5. That's kind of how that rules. You can't cross families in that regard and still get sort of the same benefits.
Yeah, makes sense. That's fair.
But yeah, so anything that you do at that point is 1-to-1. And so again, let's think of a kind of a crazy situation where you go and you make the transition. Something happens, you leave it, or hey, I'm gonna leave my PS5 at home while I take the PS4 to grandma's. Like you can do that, and then you're just gonna be able to pick right back up with exactly where you were in your Ultimate Team.
Got it. So they'll coexist, it sounds like. So
They
your
will
coins,
coexist.
your training, your points within the same family of the console, all that will transfer over and they'll coexist at that time. So, okay. That's good to know.
Also, guys, I'll be
I really
playing
appreciate you
Madden
taking the time
21
just to
right
answer
as
that
EA
question.
Access
We've had a
comes
lot of
out. So if you
people
guys want to
asking
see
about that. So,
Madden 21
and
gameplay
like
ASAP, drop a
when
sub,
we get
guys.
closer to next gen, we'll definitely share more information with you guys,
As well as
through
a
the
giveaway
Gridiron
at
notes.
1K.
We'll be sharing it through streams and all that kind of stuff as we kind of ramp up. We'll start, just throwing a plug here for Good Morning Madden. We'll start on August 28th, and we'll kind of be back to
10
do that
days from
stuff
now.
and whatnot. I'm trying to think, Jake, is there anything else?
Tell him
that
I said
we-
thanks,
I'm
Cole.
trying to have that Steve Jobs moment, you know, where it's like one last
There
thing.
one more thing. I don't think I have a one more thing. You're gonna have to pull the one more thing out for me if I'm just blatantly forgetting about it. The thing that I'm remembering is how we promised everybody we wouldn't be
No,
going
there
2
will.
hours this year, and we're at
Yep.
clocking in at 1:15.
Alfonso.
Yep, exactly.
That's
I
what
have
coming
on the
7:44.
21st.
I'm looking at 8 o'clock to get skedaddle out of here. What I do want to talk about is ratings. So a lot of you guys are
Ooh.
probably wondering,
Let's
what's going
go.
on with ratings? Can we see stuff related to ratings? You know, we went ahead and tweeted out like the top 3 Mutt players per a team. That was out there earlier today. Huge shout out to Paige for getting those assets created.
We can see
and
the
also
ratings
helping
now,
with that.
boys.
Huge, shout out to all the people on the social channels doing various things there as well. The top 7 Mutt players were tweeted out the day before. We've been working with Mutthead, and they've always been just great at kind of getting this information out for you guys. I want to highlight one thing, guys. Mutthead will tweet out from their channel when they are ready to go ahead and get this out there.
The
They're trying to get this
21st,
out to you
Chaz.
guys by tonight. So I granted you could
No,
at
the
Mutthead and
28th,
just tell them, hey,
Alfonso.
what's going on? But they're working with our teams to get this out there for you guys. Huge shout out to
Unless you get
Rockets
the
and a lot of
MVP,
those
then it's a
folks behind the
25th.
scenes that we've been working with. Always a pleasure, and whatnot. I'll come back to this while we close out the stream to leave this up there. The URL is there. It's www.mutthead.com/21/players. They'll have the elite players. They'll have gold, silver.
Should we check that out, guys?
bronze. I think they may have some of the program players we talked about here as well. So definitely go check that out. Gridiron Notes. A huge shout out to Nat Gibbs. Guys, that article that was put together for the yard.
Guys, I'm looking this up
Nat
real
Gibbs
quick.
was working with JP. JPA, if you are watching, I hope you're watching. Thank you so much for all your support, giving us a developer perspective when it came down to this. You did a great job with Superstar KO. Great job again with the yard. And I know a lot of other team
Guys,
members
what was
as
that
well
link,
fed
dude?
into that. So I know I'm leaving folks on the teams out. I just want you
No
to
problem,
know
Alfonso.
every one of you guys are valued. I wish I could just have a sheet and just shout you out all the time. You guys have been absolutely great. Gridiron Notes will be there. We did have Nat Gibbs get this all set up. I think it might have gone live around 7:30. So Nat Gibbs, if you're in the chat and we're in Slack, hit me up in our specific thread and say we're good to go. Make sure to follow at
Thanks
EA
for the
Sports
sub,
underscore
Alfonso.
Mutt, at Madden NFL Direct. They will go ahead and tweet that stuff out. The last thing that I want to talk about is pre-orders. We have done this each stream to kind of let people know if you're going to go ahead and get,
And you get his power up.
you know, the MVP edition. These are the items that you're going to get here. One thing I noticed is that the Lamar Jackson Elite item with power up is actually the Elite item Lamar Jackson, right? So you guys saw that it's kind of a nice little
Yeah, the
starter
86.
thing. You'll get a large quick sell pack, the MCS Ultimate Champion pack, 3 days early access. You get your one choice of uniform pack, your choice of one of 32 elite players from the Team Elite pack. Check out the Gridiron notes. We detailed out who all those players are, and 17 Mutt Gold Team Fantasy packs. I'm just going to cycle through here. We have the Deluxe Edition. If you decide to get the Deluxe Edition and still get 3 days early access. Not Gibbs says, yeah, Gridiron Notes is live. EA Sports underscore Mutt tweeted it out. Rockets is firing up the database right now with Rocket Fuel to kind of get that out there for you guys. And then here's just your standard edition. The reason I wanted to show all this to you guys again is because huge shout out to the messaging team and the art team for getting this there. I know last year there was a little bit of some confusion when people saw kind of like this graphic. Just so you know, if you get the standard edition, you're getting your choice of a uniform pack, your choice of one of 32 elite players, and it says 5 Mutt Gold Team Fantasy packs. Last year, what was interesting is people would go all the way to the far right of the graphic and say, I only got 12 Mutt Gold Team Fantasy packs, and it said that I was supposed to get 17. I don't know why I'm doing it in that voice. It's just more like I'm trying to act as like I'm frustrated, because it is frustrating when you see that kind of stuff on screen. That being said, everything is coupled with the standard edition rewards. So huge shout out to the messaging team for highlighting that out. You'll see deluxe edition at the top, and then you'll see standard edition rewards. You can claim those, kind of what's going on there. My understanding is that when this stuff goes live, for like the 3-day early access, I believe that's when pre-order happens. We'll follow back up with you guys. I know there's questions about Rookie Premiere. That's going to happen right around worldwide launch. So that's going to be August 28th. I also believe Loyalty might also be on worldwide launch on August 28th. I think,
So not on the 25th.
Did I say Loyalty? I could be wrong with Loyalty. It's either worldwide launch or it's when we have kind of, you can get into the game on the 25th. There's a lot of dates going around. I just want to acknowledge that there are dates when this stuff will come out. We'll work with our teams to get that information out there and tweet it out. We do know EA Access is August 21st, right? So a lot of the stuff that you saw today is going to be there on August 21st for EA Access. For some of these things, when it comes to pre-orders are based on the dates, right? So when you go ahead and log in, you know, when it goes live with your pre-order, that stuff should be there. The other things, like I said, Rookie Premiere, loyalty programs, all that kind of stuff, we'll figure that information out. We'll tweet out on at Madden NFL Direct. We'll work with other team members.
Cole.
Also get on at EA Sports underscore Mutt. That was a lot to say. Did I miss anything? Not Gibbs. Go. Let me know. Jake, I missed anything? Go.
All right. We might have to check out their
Anything else?
database, guys. See what all the players
We
you
got 10
guys want. See their overalls.
But we don't have to fill in the 10 minutes, man. We targeted to be done by 8. We're done by 8. He says we're good. So good stuff. Great job. Thank you, Not Gibbs. Great job, Jake. Guys, again, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't talk about today. You know, some of that stuff, again, you'll be able to find it in the Mutthead. Let me go ahead and put that up there real quick for Mutthead, those ratings.
Oh, yep,
Definitely
the
go check
database
that
is
out.
live, boys.
It's
All
always
right.
a fun time to see the community.
We'll check
going
it out
back and
after the
forth and
stream's
talking
over,
about the
guys.
gems that are in the game that they'll want to use on day one, kind of building out their squad. So definitely go check that out. Again, Rockets, thank you so much for all your help and just kind of getting this out there for the community. Really do appreciate it. I know one thing that we've talked about in the past is Madden Voice. So Madden Voice is kind of like that community platform where we're going to go and work with you guys to get feedback, get your voice heard. We're still working through that. One of the things that we're trying to find out is like, what's the right way? Is the right way to go ahead and open up Madden Voice after we release some title update notes, give our community, 72 hours to give us feedback in that platform, consolidate all the information, get it to our developers. We're trying to find like the best strategy. More details on Madden Voice as we get closer to launch. We're working through those details over the next week or so. Trying to make sure that we've covered everything, man. Yeah. But we hear you guys. There's still a lot more to come regarding Fixed Madden franchise. There's a lot of
Fixed
updates
Madden
that need to happen in that
franchise.
space. We'll make sure to get that out to you guys. That's another project that I'm working with Not Gibbs on. We'll get that information out there. But I really do appreciate all you guys coming through. I'm going to go ahead and throw this graphic up there, cycle through some things. Jake, feel free to mute. We'll chat here in a minute. I'm going to let it run for a couple of minutes, with some
these the player
beautiful
overalls?
elevator music.
Elevator
but Jake,
music.
I appreciate you coming by, man. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, no, thanks again. Thanks to the community. Shout out to the team. Awesome job. Can't wait.
All right, so there's that. Let's put on some of this beautiful
The
music for you
21st,
guys.
Justin. Could be sooner. All right, guys. I think we're going to go check out their database now.
Yeah, it's very calming and soothing. I
All right.
really appreciate all you guys coming by. Again, go check out mutthead.com/.
All right, should we check it out now, guys?
They're going to go ahead and have all that stuff out there. Make sure to follow @mutthead on Twitter. They'll tweet it out. We'll retweet them just everywhere so everyone knows. Appreciate you
Hold
guys
up,
coming
boys.
through. Yeah, but again, there is a lot of information that we didn't talk about today. Content creators will be sharing some stuff out. Huge shout out to Gabby. She's working endlessly, and I did not give her a shout out yet, but she's been working on some really cool stuff for Madden 21. I can't say anything. I'm not allowed to say anything. Jake is muted because he cannot say anything. Cannot let the cat out of the bag, Jake. Can't say anything. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon, August 28th.
All right, boys. I was just talking to someone real quick. Yeah, we'll go see their database real quick then, boys. What is it? www.myhead21/players. All right, let's check it out, guys. We'll see all the players overalls up right now. What is it? Mutthead.com/ oh, not Mutthead packs. What the players /21, right? Did I get the link right? Am I dumb? All right, hold up. Okay, now they're not gonna hold up, guys. Let me go on Twitter here real quick. Oh, 21/players. All right, I'm stupid. /21/players/ all right, there we go. All right, boys, let's check them all out, guys. We could see all the players overalls and all their card arts right now. So I don't think I have to go over these ones, guys, the main ones, should I say, because we already saw them. Most of you guys saw them. If you didn't, I'll just go over them here real quick. But yeah, I'm guessing. Oh, geez. Look at all these Aeneas Williams. Oh my, dude. Yeah, I forgot because there's 32. But here's all the 88s. Guessing most of you guys saw him. Oh, Isaiah Simmons. Oh wow, he's actually oh, he's the core rookie master. Wait, who called that? Was that Dre who called it? Hey, well, yeah, people forgot to say Isaiah Simmons, or they forgot to say Isaiah Simmons is the core rookie master. Then I guess 90 speed for strong safety off rip with 6'4", bro. This has got to be overpowered, man. 6'4" safety with 90 speed, 90 sell, dude. No way. That's got to be OP, right? Y'all think it is? I don't know. Let me know. But David Bakhtiari as well, Saw that probably already. Same with D-Hop. Tyreek, look at that. 90 speed for a wide receiver. Definitely going to be the best wide receiver in the game. Aeneas Williams, I think they already showed his stats on stream. There's 137 pages, bro. Hold up, guys. Let me go past all these Aeneas Williams. Got to get used to that. Called it? I know, dude. You did. Derrick Henry, too. There's Derrick Henry out here. He got a 97. Oh, crap. I got to go past all these team captains. All right, hold up, guys. And then, yeah, Eddie George. Most of you guys saw him on live stream, so I'm not going to go over them again. If you want to, you could just go to their database yourself. But I'm going to just go over the ones we haven't seen yet. Yeah, this is probably the one I'm going to take, Ed McCaffrey. I don't know. Just feels like the most useful one to me. Off start, so definitely the one I'm going to take. We have Russell Wilson here, too. Most of you guys saw him. Like I said, most of these top guys you saw, you're just looking for, I don't know, like Stafford. You want to see where Stafford's at. I want to see what overall Rodgers is, too. Yeah, most of these guys we already saw. Or I'm guessing most of you guys saw, right? There's Devontae. Richard Sherman. Yeah, oh yeah, AP gets the NFL Epics card. Same with Larry Fitz. Ronnie Lott, dude. Ronnie Lott's got to be the best one, right? I mean, you get all of them, but I'm just saying, if you had to choose. Myles Garrett. I'm surprised he got as high as he did, but yeah. Tyrann Mathieu, 85 overall. Zadarius Smith got an 84. I don't know about that one. As a Packers fan, I feel like that's a little bit low, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. Terry McLaurin, is that who you're talking about, Justin? I don't even know where he's at, bro. There's so many. Wait. Oh, yeah, the team builders. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can go look at these now, too. I forgot about that. You have Jeremy Chin for the Panthers. Javon Kinlaw for the... Wait, are these all rookies? Oh, yeah, they are for team builders. So, yeah. Who's the highest Redskin? I don't think I've seen a Redskin yet, have I? No, I'll show you when I find one. But, yeah, these are all the rookies that you get for your team. So, probably one of these would be the highest. Probably... I'll see it here in a second. Probably Chase Young, though, right? Antoine Winfield for the Bucks. Who else do we have? AJ Terrell. Wow, 90 speed for a 84 overall cornerback. Definitely looks like a budget beast there. Jedrick Willis, lineman. Amari Cooper. Oh, that's just a correlate. Austin Jackson. Justin Jefferson. You guys can pause, like I said. I'm not going to spend like 10 minutes on each one, but if you guys see your team, you can just pause, check out their stats. Jerry Jeudy, there is. 88 speed, pretty good. Oh, DeAndre Swift for the Lions. He gets an 84 overall. 86 speed, too. That's pretty good. Cam Akers for the Rams. Yep, highest Redskin has to be Cole Holcomb then, right? Bro, wait, he gets a team builder, and he's not a... What? He's not a rookie. What? Okay, that doesn't make much sense, but... David Montgomery, he gets one. Oh, I guess some of them aren't for, some of them aren't rookies, I guess. They just showed the rookies first. Chris Lindstrom, Andre Dilliard, Brendan Shell, Kyle Juszczyk. Oh, yeah, that's just a core rookie. Jatavius Brown, Nick Martin, probably going to be a budget beast center for start game that you want. Dean Lowry. I forgot about him on the Packers. That's who we get for the Packers. As in we, I mean just Packers fans. Jordan Jenkins for the Jets. A'Shawn Robinson for the Rams. He was on the Lions. Jason Witten. I forgot about him. I thought he retired, but yeah, I forgot he went to the Raiders. Alexander Johnson. Terrell Edmonds. Lane Johnson. I don't think I'll be able to afford a DeAndre Swift day one. 84s are going to be kind of expensive. I might be able to, but Traquan Smith, Mike Hughes. I'm just going over all the theme builders real quick, guys. Bradley Bozeman, Sam Darnold, Kendrick Bourne, Kenny Moore the second, Adam Butler, Xavier Woods. Wait, there's two team builders? Oh, yeah, there's another team builder for the Skins. Chase Roulier. Devon. Janu. Tyus. Brett. Oh, that's just a correlate. But yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, another team builder for the Lions is Gerard Davis for UJ. Conley. Oh, Forrest Lamp. I always pulled him during the Combine promo. Marquise Lee, AJ Klein, Tyshawn Gibson, Bruce Irvin, Teddy Bridgewater. Wow, he gets a good card to start off the year. That kind of surprised me. How do you see the database? Oh, go to the one up here. You got to go to mutthead.com/21/players, and then it should pop up. You could go on their Twitter or Mutthead's Twitter to check it out too, but Corey Peters, Trey Hopkins, Austin Ryder. Bro, most of these guys I've like never heard of before. Oh, Trey Waynes, Denzel Perryman, Marcus Golden. Well, I mean, actually, I've heard of most of these, but Vic Beasley. I'm just skipping past the correlates right now because most of y'all saw it. No, Russell's got an 87. Yeah, they're only giving team builders to, like, the guys who get, like, base silvers and stuff like that. Devon Smith. So most of these guys want to have power-ups, but A.J. Can, DJ Humphries, Corey Linsley. That's kind of funny because Corey Linsley's best card last year, because I had a Packers theme team, his best card was an 88. And it's funny how he starts the year off with an 84, dude. Literally, his best card in Madden right now is only 4 overalls higher than his day 1 card in Madden 21. Nevin Lawson, Anthony Hitchens, Kiko Alonso. I forgot he was in the league too. That's kind of crazy. Kind of really fell off since college, but oh yeah, I think we're just back to the correlates now. Like I said, most of you guys have saw these, so I'm gonna kind of just scroll through them here real quick till I get to like the lower ones that you guys haven't seen yet. You know, like Matthew Stafford, you guys probably haven't seen him. Oh yeah, there was Brandon Schreff, one of the higher correlates for the Redskins. Shaquille Barrett. Oh, there he is, Aaron Rodgers, dude. He got an 83. That's what he got last year too, right? He gets 69 speed. Wow, dude, his speed fell off since last year. He was in the 70s at least for speed last year. Gets 86 throw power, 81 throw accuracy short, 80 medium, 81 deep, 80 under pressure. Dude, this doesn't look like that good of a card this year, man. Like, what? I mean, we'll have to see his release, obviously, but I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like that good of a card. Darius Slay and his new Eagles uni. I mean, not yet, but yeah. You got to get EA access, Ross, to get him early, but yeah, we already saw DeVorest Buckner. Austin Hooper, there he is. Justin Simmons. Can we see core golds too? I want to see what Matthew Stafford got by. Oh, we could sort by their team too? Boys, we should just sort by team. Yeah, I want to just check out the Packers players real quick, actually. Wait. Oh, yeah, filter. There we go. Oh, yeah, I don't want to filter by program either. All right, there we go. So now we can see all the highest players for each person's team. I know, dude. Like, bro, look at Rodgers' stats, man. He's got, like, 60 speed. What? Dude, like, bro, Tom Brady's probably faster. Wait, I want to see Tom Brady's speed. Aaron Jones is an 83, too. That's not terrible. I don't know. Maybe should have been a little bit higher. Okay, what does that even mean, dude? Devontae, 82? Wait, what? Oh, it's a Mutt reward. Oh, he's a part of the rewards, too. Well, I mean, I'm probably going to get his 86 anyway, so I probably won't take his reward. Adrian Amos is an 82. Dude, yeah, Jair got an 82. That's cool. Preston Smith, 82. Mason Crosby with an 81. What's his stats looking like? Kick power is an 82. All right, that's good. J.K. Scott got an elite, too. Getting some respect. That's nice. Look at the Bills plays. All right, I'll look at it in a second. Devin Funchess actually got a 77. That's way higher than I thought. Rick Wagner, 78. Jamal Williams, 78. Elgton. Wait, what's A.J. Dillon get, dude? I want to see. Mercedes Lewis, Dean Lowry. I don't care. Taylor, Quit Lindsley. MVS. Oh, there he is. He got a 72. Kind of sucks, bro. Kind of sucks. All right, let's check another team, dude. Let's check the Lions here for Dre. I'll check your guys' teams here in a second, if that's fine. Highest overall Lion is actually DeAndre Swift. I find that very hilarious, dude. And then Gerard Davis, Trey Flowers. He's a Mutt reward. Matt Prater. Kenny Galladay, Trey Flowers, Desmond Trufant, Jamie Collins, Frank Ragnow, Marvin Jones Jr., Justin Coleman, and the last elite is Matthew Stafford. He gets 65 speed, way slower than Rodgers, you know. 87 throw power on his 80. Jesus, man, that's freaking high. 77 throw accuracy short, 74 throw accuracy medium, 76 throw accuracy deep, 72 throw under pressure, 72 throw on the run, and 74 play action. So Stafford's only good ability is throw power, I guess. Who else do the Lions have? Kerryon, Danny Amendola, Deshaun Hand, Taylor Decker, Jeff Okuda. Jeff Okuda's base is a 76. It's pretty good. Duran Harmon, Jack Fox. I've never heard of that man. Oh, he's a punter, I guess. Tracy Walker. DeAndre Swift's base is a 75. TJ Hawkinson, 75. I don't see anyone else. Geronimo Allison got a 71, my Packer. That's okay. Mike Ford. Marvin Hall. Yeah, access day. It's the 21st right now. Could be sooner. All right, let's go check out the Bills real quick, guys. Stephon Diggs, AJ Klein, you know, you always get your 2 team builders. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, you get to pick 1 offense, 1 defense. I forgot about that, guys. I'm dumb. Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde 2.0, Tremaine Edmonds, Jordan Poyer. Wait, where's, what's his face? Josh Allen. Is he a gold? Hauschka's down to a gold. I swear it was, elite. Josh Allen's a 78. He's got good speed. Jesus throw power. 89 throw power, man. 94 speed. That's fast, Justin. What overall card does he even have? Yeah, facts, Dre. And then, yeah, Corey, I don't even know who that guy's name is. Ed Oliver, dude. Swear he should have gotten a base elite, but I mean, it is what it is. Josh Norman, 76. TJ Yeldon. AJ Epinesa, he got a 72 base. All right. Not bad, not bad. All right, what team are we going to now? Oh, yeah, the Niners. I forgot. Where even are the 49ers? Am I blind? San Francisco. There we go. All right. Top guys, George Kittle, Richard Sherman, you know, what you would expect. Obviously, you get the NFL epic, Ronnie Lott, Trent Williams, Javon Kinlaw, Juszczyk, Bourne, Robbie Gould, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, George Kittle, Mostert, Armstead, Mike McGlinchey. I'm surprised he got an elite. D Ford. Jimmy G cracks the elite too, I guess. Wow, for an 82, he's got 94 speed. Is probably going to be the best receiver in the game, right? Allen shouldn't have gotten a base elite. Yeah, neither should have Jimmy Garoppolo, but I guess he does. Bro, all these quarterbacks have no speed. Jimmy G was 65 speed, dude. Quan Alexander, Jimmy Ward, Deebo Samuel, Tevin Coleman, Ben Garland, Travis Benjamin. All right. The date what comes out, dude? Yeah, access, that's the 21st. Because Masic's throwing? Oh my, dude. When is it? 9? Bro, I don't know. I think I might go to my friends here soon. Go hang out the GOAT Camp Bomb. Let's see the Chiefs, actually. I want to check out... Or wait, actually I want to check out something on the Jags real quick. Actually, no. We'll just go check out the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes. Harrison Butker. Oh, yeah. Oh, you actually get to pick if you want to Mahomes. Yeah, he's only got 70 speed. What? Wow, that's crazy, dude. Bro, this speed is, like, so much lower than last year. Bro, Pat Mahomes' speed was, 82 speed? Or 85 speed he had on his 95, right? Or am I wrong? Like, but now he's on pace for 80 speed or, like, 79 speed on a 95. So it's way lower, dude. 92 speed at 71 overall. Dude, yeah, I know. Speed is definitely a major factor. Eric Fisher, Alex Okafor, Sammy Watkins, Anthony Hitchens, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he gets a 75 base. It's not bad. Braylon Speaks. Some of those players. All right, who else? I don't know. It's better. It better be decently easy to get one of the team builders because I want to get Swift. Hopefully, dude. Elm, what's up, man? Check the Eagles and Cowboys. All right, I'll check the Eagles first. Check the Eagles right quick. Bro, am I blind? A, B, C, D, E. What? Did I Oh, Philadelphia. I thought it was just... Okay, I'm dumb. Forgot it was a city first. Fletcher Cox got an 87 overall, dude. I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah, and then Jason Kelsey. Zach Ertz, he gets his NFL. Oh, no, that's the Rivals card. Yeah. I was going to say he got an NFL pick. Andre Dillard. Jatavius Brown, Lane Johnson. Darius Slay. I noticed that earlier. Zach Ertz. His Mutt reward, Zach Ertz. And then Brandon Graham. That's all the elites they got. They got some golds too. Deshaun Jackson. Surprised he didn't get at least an 80. Check Patriots plays. Alright, I'll check the Patriots after this. I might go here in a minute though. Might go hang out with my friends. But I'll check the Patriots, and then I could check probably like one more team. But yeah, I'll be streaming the EA. I'll be streaming the EA Access right as it comes out, guys. So if you guys want to watch that, man, make sure to drop a sub, guys. Also doing a giveaway at 1K. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Probably, I don't know, like a $20 giveaway or something. So if you guys want to spend some of that on packs when they drop, you know what I'm saying? You can do that. Stephon Gilmore with his 88, of course. Devin McCourty, Adam Butler, the two theme builders. Donta Hightower, Stephon Gilmore, Shaq Mason, Joe Thuney. Joe Thuney with an 82, upgraded a little bit from last year. He had like an 81, 80. Check Burrow and Tua. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to check those. All right, I'll check the Raiders and the Bengals. Those are the two that I'll check. David Andrews, Jason McCourty, Julian Edelman, Jonathan Jones, Rex Burkhead, Sonny Michel, Patrick Chung. Patrick Chung not getting an elite too kind of surprises me. Jake Bailey, Adam Butler, N'Keal Harry. When does the MVP edition come out for you? The 25th. Did he do the Chiefs yet? Yeah, I did. You can go back and stream a little bit. It was only like a couple minutes ago, so. All right, I'll check the Raiders real quick. Las Vegas, I forgot. Wait, what? Where's the Raiders, yo? Am I blind? Oh, it still says Oakland Raiders. I was going to say. Huh? But yeah, it comes out the 25th. All right, we'll check the Raiders. They don't have many elites. Wow. Oh, Darren Waller. That's one that everyone was saying to get. The 81 Darren Waller. Because his price is going to go up. Because he should get a card early in the year. So this is one that people are saying to invest in was Darren Waller. So I would say to invest in him too. Because, I mean, right as he got that 97 last year, dude, he's like best tight end in the game. Price went way up. Even though that was pretty far into the year. Richie Incognito, Jason Witten, Rodney Hudson. Tyrell Williams. How much for EA Access? It's only $50, bro. I know hockey. I had like 100 in here earlier. Corey Littleton. Didn't know he's a Raider now. Colton Miller. AJ Cole III. Have not heard of him. Oh, there's Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs get a 75. That's about fair. Marcus Mariota with that 73. Check Broncos. I think I'm good. I'm going to check the Bengals, and then I'm going to head out for now. Okay, and then Nevin Lawson. All right. We'll check out the Cincinnati Bengals. Where are they at? Cincinnati Bengals. There we go. Invest in Stafford. I think I'm good. Wow. Bengals have no good players, man. That kind of sucks. But yeah, their theme builders are their two highest players. And then Joe Mixon, Geno Atkins, and then, yeah, A.J. Green. Then it drops off far to DJ Reader, Tyler Boyd, and then all the way down to Golds now. Yeah, where is, oh, Joe Burrow's a 77. So, yeah, that's the highest overall you can get. Dude, Joe Burrow, 75 speed, 80 throw power. Dude, these are, like, better stats than Rodgers, bro. Like, bro, these are better stats than Rodgers. Joe Burrow's taller, way more speed. Like, what? Is $5 for a month? Yeah, but you can cancel after you're done with EA Access. So, alright. I guess we'll check the second page real quick. Probably no one that I would really know. Logan Wilson. Rookie. T. Higgins. Oh, yeah, T. Higgins. And Billy Price. Cowboys. Oh, I guess I'll check the Cowboys. I'll check the Cowboys real quick. because a lot of you guys like him, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Leroy Glover. Zach Martin too. Oh my, of course they're gonna show all these Leroy Glovers now because it's a glitch. Who else is there? Oh yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, he got an 85. Jalen Smith with the Rivals. Oh yeah, Tony Romo, yeah, with the Mutt 21 reward. Those are his stats right there. I did not hear that, Star Wars. Amari Cooper, Xavier Woods, Blake Jarwin, Lael Collins, Tyron Smith, Dak Prescott got an 82. DeMarcus Lawrence, Chris Jones, Ezekiel Elliott reward, Jalen Smith, Greg Zerloin, Jerome McCoy, Leighton Vander Esch. Oh, haha, there's haha, dude. The GOAT. Dolphins. I think I'm good, yo. I don't even know who there is on the Dolphins, dude. You said you would? Yeah, I'm on the Cowboys right now. Hold up. Get the angles right, bro. What? Miami Dolphins, bro. Where even is Miami, yo? I don't know how to. Miami Dolphins. There you go. All right, bro. I actually gotta hurry up, bro. My friend's gonna be mad. Kyle Van Noy. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Star Wars. Austin Jackson, Byron Jones. Yeah, there's literally like no elites for that. Besides the theme builders and the reward, there's literally what, 1, 2, 3, 4 base elites for the Dolphins. That's crazy, dude. Matt Hack, Matt Breida. Bunch of golds though, bunch of golds. Tua gets a 74 overall. He has some okay speed too. Really good throw power, but not that good at accuracy. It's about fair, Oh yeah, Byron Jones power up 71. Kyle Van Noy's is 70. All right, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna probably go for now so I can hang out with some people. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 19th. Yeah, it could be live tomorrow. Like I said, they said they'll tweet out. If the beta goes live early. So I'll be live with the beta whenever that's live. Probably be live the next couple days. I don't know, just playing other games. Because I sold my team on Madden and already opened up packs with that. So, are they going to update rosters when the game comes out? Yeah, I'd imagine. Right? I don't know, though. But, yeah, expect me going live tomorrow probably for a little bit. I'll probably go live every day from now on because, you know, Madden 21 hype is real. So I appreciate all the new subs we got today. Like I said, we're on that road to 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully we can hit that sometime soon. You know, get monetized, all that good stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream today. Should be live again tomorrow.